Well, well, you can go ahead and start the game, but we do want to go do the oh wait, pause. Wait, hang on. Don't move. Don't move. I forgot that we
Yeah,
were
we
here.
didn't go back
Yeah.
yet.
Oh yeah, good, cool, excellent. Okay, so it's gonna be totally fine to go forward into that whirlpool looking thing in the water. That's gonna be
Right.
totally fine. We're gonna get some fucking great dialogue. But
Oh.
we should also do the club sandwich before we go to Black Space.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yes,
I think
yes.
we should probably try to run around and do other shit as much as we can until Ronnie gets here too,
Yeah.
just because I don't.
Ronnie said they actually are getting off work early, so they will be able to join us a little bit earlier than expected. So
Yes!
yeah, so Ronnie may
Woohoo!
be able to be here for all of it. Well, let's
I'm
go.
on board! Let's fucking go! Alright.
Yeah.
Also,
Whirlpool
hello, Taya.
time.
How are you?
Hey,
Yeah,
Tam.
Taya.
I'm okay. I'm trying to fix Discord.
Oh,
Oh
Okay.
no.
good luck.
Oh no.
My pop out is off screen, and Windows 11 no longer has the Cascade Windows thing, so I can't figure out how to get it back on the screen.
Oh.
I'm working on it.
Okay. Alright.
About Discord.
Nice. Fucking Discord. Actually, I feel like that's not even like Discord's fault, really, as so much as Windows'
Yeah.
fault.
Windows.
I straight up don't know
right,
how to fix
YJ.
it.
Hopefully,
okay.
YJ will be able to join before Black Space at the very least.
Yeah,
Alright, let's go
I
in
hope
here.
So. I hope so.
Let's go down the whirlpool, guys.
Let's go down the whirlpool! Yeah!
Woohoo!
I'm so excited. I love the dialogue here.
Ooh, oh, there's the hands here.
Uh-huh.
The hand imagery is like so much. So fucking
It's so
much.
much.
Oh, hello?
It's so much.
You have come again, to seek the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Each time, your adventures may be disparate,
Mm-hmm.
but as your journey nears its end, it will always lead you back here. The truth is always the same. Ah. Interesting. Yeah, I was saying, I was saying the hand imagery. I feel like with the theory that she was pushed down the stairs, maybe that's why there's so much hand imagery.
Don't forget, too, the lake scene, though.
That's true. That is true. But I feel like those two kind of go hand in hand at the same time, too. Like hands can be like can save you, and they also can hurt you. You know. You know what I'm saying? You picking up what I'm putting down?
I'm picking up what you're putting down. I got it.
The path to the truth was once here, but it has been removed. Huh. Also, woo, Ronnie. It was moved to a lighthouse in a pier. Oh.
Yeah, you
remember the one that Mari showed us?
You remember that? Yeah.
Oh. Then to a library banished deep underground. I see. Okay, I see. Oh, and after that to an old barn on a distant planet. Oh, okay, I see. I see.
The dots are connecting.
This time, it will be in the heart of a vast forest.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
I see. Okay, yeah, that makes sense to me because like every single time that it's been one of these like freaky sequences, it's kind of been like, what is that?
What is that?
What is that?
What is it?
It looks a little bit like something, but not like something at the same time. It looks kind of like something, but not really. Anyway, what was I saying? I forgot what I was talking about.
Every time you experience something creepy.
Oh yeah, it's always been like something that I think would remind Omori of the truth, I guess.
Okay.
So it makes sense to me that like all those places were where the truth used to be, but I guess either Omori kind of like led us away, or we didn't want to remember, or something like that. Also, is there like a voice in this?
Yeah, so there are numbers that are part of the audio here. Like you will hear a voice that is counting numbers.
Oh, that's interesting. No matter how many times the path is concealed, the flower boy will always find it. Oh, that's true too. The shadowy figure has always been there. And your dear sister Mari, she will always guide you to it. Even as hollow shells, they will continue to evolve. Oh no! And each time they will grow wings and fly too close to the sun. It is their nature. They are the only ones who know. And one has carried it with her to her grave. Huh! So it makes sense to me that, like, that's what I've been suspecting, that, like, they're the only three who really knew what happened. But knowing what I know, I feel like there's only one way it could have happened. So I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Alright, let's keep going. Death may be no danger here, but the memories of them do not fade so easily. Many times your friends have been met with an unfortunate fate. Although they are revived time again. The most haunting stay in this world, even if only their bones remain. The long lost ones sink here, to the bottom of the deep well, and become nothing. You have forsaken them, yet they still yearn for your care. Their souls know nothing but how to scream for help. Do you take pity on them? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? This scene is really intriguing to me because this looks kind of like something, but also not like something at the same time.
Interesting.
Your dear sister Mari with a bad knee. Oh, I didn't know that.
So there are opportunities to hear about it before, but yes.
Well, you just happened to miss it?
You just happened to miss it so far.
Wow. You could not bear for her to die again, so she was given the safety of a picnic basket. It is her nature to weave and to protect, and when she does, she will leave you again and be born anew. With the undying soul that you cursed her with, what the fuck? She'll leave you again and be born anew. Huh. The souls assigned to your friends, they are fragile and must be protected, and so they must remain asleep. Yet, the path to the truth is closer to your most precious room than ever before. Will you be able to bury it this time? Perhaps it is too late for you. Huh.
Here we go.
Oh,
Recognize
it's the
that?
window again. Oh. Is there anything around here?
No, not really. You can just talk to the window.
Oh. You know of the keys to the other realm. They are different each time, but they will unlock the same door. The end of this journey will lead to suffering, but if you do not face this, you cannot continue. This form, though it has not been shown its true self, is evil. Huh. It's evil? You will not see that unless you fight it. When your intentions become hazy, they will transpire into this world like a thick fog. You will know when it happens. It has already happened before. At that time, return to where the truth was reborn, to the heart of the forest. And like each time before it, attempt to rewrite your fate. Will you be doomed to repeat this cycle over and over, or will you break it? Explore this world while you can, dreamer, until there's nothing left.
So that's basically the game saying before you go to that location, explore everything that you can, because after you go to black space, essentially, headspace will be locked. You can't freely explore it anymore.
I see.
Yeah.
Interestingly, I think that something might also be Mari, but I'm not sure. I think that something may be Mari, but not like how we saw black and white Mari's soul, like at the lake or whatever. I think it might be like Omori's or Sunny's like projection of Mari or something. Like, a projection of like his guilt. I don't know exactly how she died, but I'm assuming that he and Basil were involved. So like, I don't know. That's what I'm thinking mostly because like, whenever there's been imagery of Mori, it's like changes to something. You know what I mean? Like in the junkyard for the what the fuck factor thing, the photo of someone familiar like flashes into something, and like in the spider part at the top of the stairs, she turned into something, and like even in like the jump scare in White Space, it's like you see black and white Mari and then she turns into something. So I have a feeling that like something represents like Mari, but the way that Sunny views her or something like that. So where do I go from here?
Oh,
do I go
just
back?
go into the wall. Go into the wall.
Oh, hello,
Yeah.
something. Oh. Aha.
Yep, so you have...
I have it all.
You have all the keys.
Woohoo! This takes me to, neighbor's room.
Yep. So this is, yeah, it's nice because it takes you right back here. So if you want to keep exploring and do side quests, you absolutely can before you go to Black Space. Because again, when you go to Black Space, everything else is locked. You can no longer freely explore Headspace.
I got you. I like how this looks also kind of like a single eye.
Yeah, right?
I like that. I see what they fucking did there. Can I go into White Space right now?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
And
I want to look at the light bulb.
Yeah.
Oh, it's still
Definitely look
a
at it.
piano in here.
Mm-hmm.
It all hangs from the ceiling. Yes. So I think this is the same as last time.
It is a little different.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Is it like a little bit more tendril thingies?
Yes, it's a bit more intensive. Yes.
Oh, I don't even remember from last time, but yes, it has been getting more Miwo. Waiting for something to happen.
Fun fact, if you wanted to experience some extra like spooks and jump scares, you can actually wake Sunny up in the middle of the night
Oh my god.
to experience them, but you do not have to. They're completely optional. People don't
Yeah.
even know that you can do that sometimes.
That's so funny, actually.
Yeah, like you can do that on both night 2 and this night.
Oh, interesting.
But since like they're jump scares, I was like, meh, Vicky may not want to do them.
I will probably not want to do them. You were correct.
Yeah.
You know me very well.
One, I will admit, the one that's on this night is like makes me jump.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, it's like a legit pretty good jump scare.
Wow. All right. Are you gonna stop me? No.
No allowance for you.
Waiting for something to happen. Aren't I always? Okay, where do we go?
Okay, so you want to do Club Sandwich, right?
Yes.
There are multiple Club Sandwich locations. We don't have to see them all, but we can at least see one of them so you can see what they look like. So you can basically have your choice. There's like pretty much one in every single area.
I remember that there was the one in Otherworld, I think.
Yeah, we can go to
Mirror.
one in Otherworld. Yeah.
I'm putting Mirror, your friends got one minute behind you.
No jump scare.
I don't think I ever got jump scared by that.
Not yet.
Will I need like food stuff there, or like is there not much fighting in Black Space?
Guess you'll just have to find out.
I guess so.
I can't tell you that.
Oh, hello,
Vicky.
hello.
Yes. Hello.
Are you gonna lead me down?
He's like, can. Yeah. Come on.
You can wait.
You can wait.
You can wait a little bit longer. You've already waited for 4 years. You waited for 4 years. You'll be fine. The world. Yeah.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! I'm not prepared for what we're gonna see here.
Oh,
and like
you are not prepared, but it'll be okay. We'll be with you.
Everything's gonna be fine.
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
Let's just trust Basil on this, guys. Everything's gonna be great.
everything is going to be okay.
I feel like it's a terrible idea to trust Basil, but like, let's just trust Basil.
Oh, I think, yeah, perfect.
It's here, right? I
It'll be
remember
in
being
that
in
one,
the
the
moonwalking
area.
room.
Yes,
Hello.
yes.
Oh, here.
Oh, hey, it's this place. You guys want to get in? Mr. Jossum told me the password once so I could complete one of his errands. I love these guys. They're loads of fun.
Oh, really?
Hell yeah. Just trust me.
Oh, so I switched in.
Yeah, I gotta switch to Hero because he knows the password. What's the password? Hey, Ogie, it's me, Hero.
Hey, Miss G.
The password is...
Oh.
Yeah. Who wants to be Hoagie? Gabby, do you want to be Hoagie?
Sure. Okay. Hero, my man, welcome, welcome. Doors unlocked. Come right on in.
They all love him.
Woo-woo.
It's so funny.
They all love him.
Oh.
Woo-woo.
Oh.
There's the world. There's the
There's
earth.
a world who I never disturbed.
Floating earth.
Yep. So because you never disturbed it, it's still there. If
That's
you
so
disturb
funny.
it and then you defeat it in battle, the earth won't appear here.
That's really funny, actually. Hello.
Make yourselves at home, kiddos. Any friend of Hero's, a friend of mine.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
Stand-up comedy is hard. Are you saying that the world is doing stand-up comedy right now? That's really funny. What's with the show today? I heard some pretty unfunny stuff in my lifetime, but this takes the cake. No, the joke is the world. The world is the joke.
I mean, not wrong.
Oh. Hey, you guys hearing this? This is a riot. How long have we been here? Do you think the captain even realizes we're missing? Probably not, honestly. Aw. Yeah. Aw. Oh, look at them bouncing.
Hell yeah.
That's so
Aw.
cute. Oh my god.
They cheers each other.
That is so cute. I hope that's grape juice.
It's grape juice, guys. Don't worry.
Aw, that's super cute. I love it.
The calm
Yeah.
before the storm.
Joe.
Oh no.
Don't tell anyone I said this, but it's tough being a space pirate. I'm sure.
Did you
Oh,
talk
it's
to N?
all their names are sandwiches.
Yup. This is where we get our server name, by the way, for the Omori server.
Yeah, I can
Club
imagine.
sandwich.
Club sandwich. That's a good joke.
Thank you.
Who wants to be this one? Doesn't really matter. Either way. I guess I will. Can't serve fruit just to minors. You know the rules. But you're always welcome to stay and enjoy the music. I love them. They're so cute. They're just vibing.
Jukebox.
Oh, these are from the real world, aren't they? Hello? Ah, here we go.
Those are the CDs from the real world, yeah.
So funny. It's so cute that they have this like little secret hideout. It's funny to me though that like the pirates are here and they know the password, but Mr. Jossum was the one who told Hero about it. Anyway, oh, did I speak with you? I don't think so. Can I? Is this oh. Oh, I forgot who M's was.
The whole eat the
Yeah,
whole
she
thing.
ate the cheese.
Cheese,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
cheese.
forgot who voiced her.
I forgot too. Was that
I
you,
think
Vicky?
I think it's you, Vicky.
Oh, okay.
Or was it?
Well, hello
Okay, go
there, Hero.
Hey, Ems, how are you doing well?
I'm doing okay. He sent me to the couch for a timeout.
Huh? You're in timeout?
This seems like the most comfortable timeout spot possible.
Yeah. What did you do?
I just tried eating the tables over there.
What? You tried eating the tables? You can do that? Oh. I see. The tables are made out of bread.
Yeah, I see. So cute. Yeah, the music is a vibe. I love it. All right, that was super fun. I like that we finally got in there. It was fun.
Hell yeah.
Let's see, what else can we do?
Go to one of the Mari blankets. She can tell you about your side quests you still have.
Yeah, I do still have the
wanted to do those
ghost
before.
one, the ghost party one, technically.
Yeah, that one takes.
But
that
yeah,
one
that
takes a
one
little bit
would
of
be
running
like traveling around a lot.
Yeah. The payoff is cute, but yeah, it would take a lot of running around. Let's see.
Not much.
What is? Oh, there we go. Ronnie's here now. Hey, so
Hey,
you
Ronnie.
know what that means? Oh wait,
You know-
Go talk to Mari. Talk to Mari again. Talk to Mari again.
Hello.
Okay. You should check out. She says something interesting as the final option of the quests. That empty house.
Oh, sure. Oh,
Wonder
I
what she's
wonder.
talking about.
I wonder.
I wonder what she's talking about. You're back just in time, Ronnie.
Yeah, we were just
Are we
about
going?
to.
Are we
We
going?
were just about to.
Are you ready to go, Vicky?
I don't think I'll ever be ready. Let's go.
Let's do it.
So, Krissey,
I'm scared.
Kind of
I'm
the
scared.
part that I'm excited for.
I'm
Oh
scared.
yeah, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. We got you. We got you, Vicky.
We will walk you through
We will
everything.
completely walk you through everything. And I will be honest. You don't have to experience everything there is to experience in Black Space. If there is a certain point that you're like, I just want to go, I want to get out of here, we totally can at a certain point. We don't have to do all of it.
Okay.
So that is completely an option at a certain point. If you're like, this is too much, I cannot do this.
And
Okay.
yeah, it's up to you. And we can always
Yeah.
like tell you like what you missed or stuff if you like want to just hear about it and not see it.
Yeah.
I see. I am usually bad with scary things. So.
I mean, I
Don't
will
worry.
say like it's usually it's
Oh.
not really jump scary.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Oh, YJ's not here
YJ's
for
not
Basil.
here.
Okay, I could do it.
Yeah, go ahead, Ronnie.
These are sunflowers.
Cries into my hands.
Hi, Taya.
Okay, Taya.
We're about to go to Black Space. We're about to go to Black Space. I'm sorry. I'm fine.
Everything's fine. Everything's great.
Everything's fine. We're fine.
They're called that because they always face towards the sun. Shut the fuck up. That's how
I just think it would be really funny.
That's how I want to be like. Someone who always sees the bright side of things.
So true. So fucking true.
Mm-hmm.
Let me water these, I guess.
You can try.
Oh no. Oh no. They're all
Yeah.
fucking dead.
This is why we said like before.
Yeah.
So the fact that I watered them before means that like
You're
I get
good,
the
you're
cutscene?
good, you're good.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
you are good. You will get the cutscene.
At
Don't
this
worry.
point in the game, no matter whether you water them or not, they will be dead.
Ah, okay, I see.
Yeah.
These flowers are called Lily of the Valley. It's said that they're able to ward off evil spirits and help people see a brighter future. I guess that's why they remind me of Mari. I can always count on her to help me stay positive.
Interesting. Interesting, very interesting.
Wow. Cries into my hands.
Cries and
I'm
sobs
not
and
ready.
screams.
Guys. I'm not ready.
Roses come in many different I'm trying to talk here. Roses come in many different
Sorry,
colors.
were you saying something, Basil?
Do you
What
hear
was
something,
that? What
guys?
was that? Do you hear something right now? I think it's just the
Jesus
wind.
fucking Christ. Roses come in many different colors and have their own unique meanings. Pink roses symbolize admiration. Orange roses symbolize passion. Yellow roses symbolize friendship, and the list goes on. Hero doesn't remind me of any rose in particular. He's boring as shit. I'm kidding. I love you, Hero. I think Hero is like all roses because he's versatile and universally loved.
Hearing these again at the end here. Well, I guess
Just wait.
right before Black
No.
Space kind of
Oh,
hurts.
Just
wait.
Just wait.
Just wait.
Okay.
You'll see.
You'll see.
These are a type of flower called the gladiolus, also known as the sword flower. As you might guess, they represent strength of character. Someone who is honest with strong moral values. Someone who stands by their convictions. The gladiolus reminds me of Aubrey because she's always true to herself.
Oh man. Kel's next.
Kel is next. Our boy.
1 second.
Our boy.
One second, I'd like the windows being weird to me. 1 sec.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, all good. Take your time.
All the time in the world. Forget about Basil. That's what Omori would probably want us to do.
I think this is the thing. I think Taya had this issue too, where like I popped the like thing out.
Yeah,
and
Taya was telling us about that.
Oh.
I can't get it back. Taya, how do you get it back?
I hit buttons until it came back.
Oh no!
Great.
I only just got it when I joined on stream. Like last night, I just gave up. I didn't fix it last night.
It. I can't
No.
get it back. Yeah, I popped it out and now it won't like let me click on it to bring it back.
Press window and D.
Okay.
Did it pop up?
That made it all go away.
One more time.
But now try to open it up.
Press window and D one more time. It should be come up.
Oh, now it's just the stream and not the chat.
Oh no!
Well, one more time. Just like continue doing it.
I think I got it. I got it.
Oh, woo, yay!
That was a disaster.
You almost didn't get to see Black Space.
I would have gone insane.
That would have been tragic.
You might have been crying through me, throwing up.
Black Space is how Tay and I became friends. It's a very special place to me.
Aww.
It wasn't
interesting
cute.
considering what I've heard about it.
Cacti are very sturdy and resilient plants by nature. They don't need much care and can survive even in seemingly impossible conditions. Cal was the one who waited all the years.
Cal.
Sniffle. I guess what I'm saying is that even you could take care of a cactus, Cal.
Sobs into my hands. Here we go.
And here we go. Here we go.
Here we go.
Vicky, pay attention to this part.
Sure.
Vicky's very good at paying attention.
I do usually look at things with a
There'll be-
microscope.
There
Well,
will be
like
a
you'll
pop
see,
quiz
you'll see,
later.
you'll see. And these are white tulips. Tulips aren't very flashy plants.
Oh, this is different than what you said last time.
Yep.
Yep. It's different. It's different.
Yep, it is.
They're not too big or small, not too elaborate or flamboyant. If I could put it in another way, I guess I would say that they're comfortable, simple, modest, and perfect.
Really different than what he said last time.
Very
He said they were like
different.
boring and bulbous and
Yes,
plain.
and Yep. Yep.
Just like Sunny.
Oh, that's very
Yeah.
interesting. Because when they described it as like boring and bulbous and
And
plain,
it says Sunny.
it said just like a
Sunny.
Omori,
It
right?
says Sunny.
This
Yep.
time
Yep.
it's like
Yep.
sunny. I
Yep.
totally. I mean, I feel like it's almost 100% confirmed that they're different.
I'm shaking, Tay and Krissey. I have like a
Vicky.
hand on each of your shoulders and I'm just like going crazy.
I'm shaking you back. I'm shaking you back. I'm so
You
ready.
know, like
I'm so ready.
the way that Basil also said that the flowers that Mari remind him of Mari, like ward off evil spirits and stuff like that. Very interesting.
Uh-huh.
Very, very interesting indeed.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Is Mari still gonna be
Here we
here? I
go.
would think probably.
If I'm
not.
correct, there is like the one, it's not now, don't worry. There is like the one jump scare, right, Krissey?
Yes, and I will. We will walk you through
Oh.
that, Vicky, and you can close your eyes for it if you want, because it is one of the.
It is definitely the worst one in my opinion.
Oh really? Oh god.
It's not fun.
Yeah,
But I will say, at least
yeah.
from what I remember, most of the black space content. Don't worry, I stopped myself.
Content.
Most of the black space content, from what I remember, is not jump scare.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay,
different.
okay.
It's
Actually, that's
different, so
I
yeah.
prefer that. It's
Okay,
okay
yeah,
if
so
it's
it
like
is-
a little bit
And
creepy
there's nothing
psychologically,
like, yeah. So as a like that, if that helps, like, so that might help you stomach a bit. Obviously, like, still, if you want to call it quits at any point, you know. But
of course, I will let
if
you
that
know.
gives you any peace of mind, it is like, I'm pretty sure, like, I don't know if I want to say it's no jump scares, but I can't like say that with confidence. But I'm pretty sure it's like nothing.
I gotcha. We'll
I'm
completely walk you
sure
through
that Krissey will
each
guide me.
room.
I have trust. I have
Yeah.
trust in you.
I am holding your hand, Vicky.
You're
We
holding
got
my
this.
hand. Thank you.
I'm holding your hand.
I did notice the red footsteps, which I
Yes.
wonder if
And
at
did you
this
also
point
notice
has
the
any.
trees?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also, there's no Mari. There used to be a Mari here.
Yeah, there is no
in this
Mari.
area
There
leading
is
up
no
to here.
Mari.
If she's gone.
Yep.
Oh,
It
she's
is
gone.
different.
She's been dead for 4 years, baby.
Here we go.
All right, here we fucking go.
Yep.
Oh, now everything here is dead.
Yep.
Oh, and here. Oh.
Hello.
Oh,
Fruit
hello.
punch.
Omori. I'm scared. Me too, Aubrey. Let's go back. No. This time we will
continue.
go
You gotta
forward.
continue.
Hello. Hello.
Yep.
It's showing me
And
where
then,
to go yet again.
I'm gonna actually just give you some directions, Vicky, as soon as we get there.
Oh, okay.
For something, just so you can see it and you can know what it is.
I'm
But anyway,
sure.
go ahead and go
Oh,
forward.
we can move.
Yep.
Are we going to see something here?
This-
I would guess probably yes. It's a long way down.
That sounds
Do you want
familiar.
to jump? Huh?
Does that sound familiar?
It does. I think that's what they said at the library, right?
Yeah, right before you jumped into the library. This is the same or similar thing here.
Yeah. That makes sense because that was also a giant hole into nothingness.
Yep.
So, let's fucking go.
You ready?
Let's go.
Let's go!
Woo!
Woo, 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 woo.
Oh my god.
Black space,
Everything's been
black
leading up to
space,
this
black
moment.
space, black
All of
space.
the keys that we've been getting. This time they're not even following with me. It's just me.
Nope, it's
Just me.
you.
Here I go again on my own.
Oh, we love
The
that for
only
you.
road I've ever known.
All right, you are going to be safe. Don't worry. This first part, nothing's going to get you.
I'm swimming.
You are swimming. So go ahead and you can go forward. If you go to the right or to the left, it'll just say there's nothing there. So you can just go forward.
Interesting, because I guess that kind of reminds me of the lake where we fell into the water, I guess.
Yeah.
Hello? Nothing here? We're on a shore?
Nothing there.
We're on a
You
shore?
can keep going forward if you want.
Oh.
It'll loop.
Oh.
There's
Oh.
the cobweb.
Okay,
That's the
hello.
way forward.
What's this way? Okay, it's like a loop. Okay, just like
Yeah,
white
just
space.
loops.
This is just like white space, guys. It's black.
It's okay.
We're
Actually.
great. We're great. Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing fine.
Yeah, we're doing excellent. We are doing
great.
so good right now.
I kind of
So
like the
excellent.
cobwebs imagery is nice because like cobwebs in your brain means that like
Yeah.
yeah. I see what
After
they're
all,
going
that's
for, dude.
symbolism.
Oh, hello.
Okay, pause. Pause for a minute. Pause
Yeah,
for a
pause.
minute. Okay.
Hello.
So here is exactly what is going to happen. And I will tell you, I will tell you at a certain point when you can basically, I want to tell you now when you can close your eyes if you don't want to see the jump scare. Because it is a
It's gnarly.
It's a genuine jump scare.
I would probably would not want to see it.
Totally fine. You'll hear the sound effect and stuff like a typical jump scare. But then you don't have to see it at least. So basically what's gonna happen, you're gonna walk forward. It's gonna kind of look like you're on a stage for whatever reason. And you will see a coffin with Mari in it. You will basically have to approach the coffin. And as soon as you approach the coffin, then you can, when you start to see movement, you can just go ahead and shut your eyes because that's when the jump scare will cue.
Oh, shit.
when the sound disappears, like, and it's gone, the jump scare is gone. You can open your eyes. It's safe. But yeah, like as soon as when you get right up to the coffin, that's when the jump scare will cue.
Yeah, they really get you good right at the start, huh?
Yeah, they do. They do.
I see. So I guess if it's Omori, maybe it's Omori that you see. But I mean, I guess
it's kind of. It's you remember in the whole event where it was that you were in the water
that face.
and there was that face. It's more like that face. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll close my eyes.
Yeah.
I do not like this one. I can stand most Omori ones. This one, like, I'm gonna watch it because I'm a bit more desensitized to it now. But like, I do not like this one.
All right, let's fucking go then. So it's only when I like approach it.
It's only when you'll get right up to it, you'll start to see it move before you before the jump scare happens. So you kind of know something is coming. As soon as you see movement, just shut your eyes.
I like how there's the stairs here. Like I was saying to YJ one time that I don't think recorded, like I think it must have happened on the stairs because the stairs are like so prominent throughout the whole game. Like every single time we faced our fears, it's been on the stairs. Even on ones that didn't have to be on stairs, like the spider and the water thing. I feel like it must have happened on the stairs, baby. All right.
I'm just putting together earrings right now, man.
Inch forward, inch slowly.
Inch forward, you're good.
Hello. Oh, this is like just like the barn.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
There you go.
The song makes me so emo.
The curtains.
Oh. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh no.
So yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead and shut your eyes.
Yeah, I'm closing my eyes.
Yeah, you'll hear the sound and then you're done. And once the sound is done, then you can open your eyes.
Oh my god. Yeah, I can imagine that this would be a lot.
Yeah, so you're going to have to get closer to it to cue
I'm just going to press forward.
Okay,
you can press forward and now look. There you go.
There she is. Oh, yeah, there she is.
Oh.
Okay, you're good. You're good. It is done. Okay.
Oh, everything's good. Everything's fine, guys.
Everything's good. So the door, you can approach the door. You're gonna be fine.
Oh, it's a black door. How fitting.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, are you ready to return to our roots?
Yes.
Oh. This door looks more like the door from the first cutscene. Interesting. Where it was like Basil and Sunny, I guess, in front of it. The black door casts a heavy shadow. What would you like to do? Obviously, open the door.
We gotta go. We gotta
fucking go. Oh, it's surprisingly light in there.
Here we go.
Here we fucking go.
Woo, woo, woo.
Woohoo. Hello, welcome to Black Space.
Can I introduce Vicky to it?
Sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I promise I will do it without spoilers.
Oh. I wasn't expecting this actually. Oh, the music here is like.
Oh, the music. I actually am a big fan of this.
Whenever
it's
this
like
comes on shuffle for me, I'm like, okay, I'm here now.
Oh,
right.
This is
so
interesting.
Vicky, also this is legitimately just to ease your fear. It does not matter which doors you go in. The same order of events will happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so that as a result, we will know exactly what you're about to experience.
Okay.
So each basically there is going to be an order of events. And it does not matter which door you take. The thing will happen regardless of which door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. I guess there's a picnic basket looking thing here.
Well,
I don't know if we can actually use it.
Pick up the key, because that's your first key. I don't know if you noticed, but for every letter in Welcome to Black Space, there is basically a key 4. So
like a door.
There are like a door. So there are that many doors in this space. That being said, for now, so you can see this and so you know what to anticipate, go ahead and save.
All right, bring it back a bit. Yes.
And then I'm actually going to have you close the game.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, okay.
The reason is that is that now the menu is going to be different because you are in black space.
Yeah, wait, how do I put my menu right now? I'm
You
hitting
can hit
X.
X.
I'm hitting X right now.
If you can actually escape, you can escape the game and close it that way as well.
Oh, just like
you
close the window
traditionally do.
entirely?
Yeah, just close the window entirely because you
Oh,
saved.
okay.
When you open the game, the menu screen is going to be different because you're in black space.
Oh,
So it's always like when I see it, it's a little bit startling because it's not what you anticipate, right? But like it's nothing too super scary. It's just Omori black space with the black space music.
oh. Let's stream it so we get to see it. Go live. Fucking go.
Let's go. Yep.
Ooh, it's so fun. I love that detail, actually. That's really fun.
Oh yeah,
the fact that they put in all that effort.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, you had to see that. Had to see
that. Of course.
Absolutely. Okay.
All right.
So
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Actually,
Are
I'm
you
really
ready?
I like
Now,
that there's no light
you
bulb
see?
here, or maybe I can't see it. No, I think that there's none. I think there isn't
There's
one.
none.
Yeah, there's not one.
There is not. Do you see those little like eyes walking around in the darkness?
I do. Are those like shadow?
You can
Basils?
try. I think you can try and talk to them. I don't know if you can talk to them yet, but they do have dialogue for you
Oh,
if you
hello.
can ever manage to talk to them. Yes.
Ah, stranger.
Ronnie, do
I
you want
got
to be
it.
stranger?
I got it.
Yep.
Why must you take that cursed form? It is indeed strong and can protect you. But if you rely on it too often, what you will sacrifice can never be reclaimed.
That's fucking deep, dude.
They all have different dialogues.
Do they?
If you can
Hello.
If you can talk to them whenever you run into one, that'd be great.
Something was taken from here a long time ago. Where did you hide it? Only you know where it is now.
I do remember that cutscene in the library after we picked up the key. And I don't know if that's what it's referencing, but there was like a key taped somewhere. It said it's in the toy box or something.
Behind these doors lie rooms made of scattered fragments, forever changing. If you're lost, you need not worry. The red hands will guide you. And the form you've taken, it cannot die here.
I like
So
how
that's also
Omori
telling
is
you
the form I've taken. A loose wire. There's no light bulb here. Hello? Can I speak with you?
We can look at the.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Excuse me? Okay. Sir? Okay.
You may not be in control now, but do not lose hope, dreamer. There are some who still believe in you. Guys!
There's some who
I
still
know,
believe
I'm
in
not
me,
okay.
the
I'm not
dreamer.
okay.
Interesting.
Please have mercy, dreamer. The souls born here may never materialize, but their screams still echo through the ground.
Oh, God. Hello?
With great power comes great burden.
God, with great power comes great responsibility.
For yourself, and for the people closest to you. Who are you protecting? And is it worth it?
Fucking God. You can't do this to me right now. At what point do I know that they have no more dialogue for me when they repeat?
I think it'll loop, yeah.
Hello? Oh, okay, this is
Okay,
the same
yeah.
one.
Yep.
See if we can find another different one.
Just to check that I think you've seen it all. Just to check.
Hello? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, cool.
Okay. Seems like I might have found them all.
Are you ready for your first room?
Let's fucking go. I'm excited,
Okay,
actually.
let's go. Yeah, let's go. Okay, this space, you are going to be like, it's just going to have really, nothing's gonna pop out at you. There's no jump scares, nothing. It's just gonna be like really unsettling because you're gonna see lots of things. That you're like, what the heck is that? What the hell is that? What is that? What the fuck? It's gonna be a lot of that. Gabby, if at any point, did Gabby go ahead and leave?
No, I think Gabby's
no,
here.
I'm still here, yeah.
Okay, cool. I couldn't see your icon for a second, so I was like, wait, where's Gabby?
Okay, I became invisible.
If at any point, because I can't honestly remember, this one may have like vague, like nothing explicit, but may have vague like references to just like trigger warning. I can't honestly remember if it does have anything specific, but just in case, because like the like imagery like is really weird in this first room.
You know, there's a few rooms like that.
There are a few, yeah. I can't remember if this one has anything specific, and it also depends on how far Vicky explores, because like there's some things that you don't see because you don't explore the entire room. So it just depends on what Vicky does. But yeah, just in case, if you want to look away, you can. It's totally up to you.
Okay, yeah. Sounds good.
I can go?
Yep. You ready for your first room?
Sure, let's go to this one.
Let's do it. So what you're looking for is a key.
Hello? Oh. Hello. Hi,
Let's
stranger.
go. Also, this is where my best friend is, right, Krissey?
Your BFF?
Oh,
guy.
yes!
Our
no,
guy.
it's the other room. It's the next room. It's the next one.
Okay. Taya, you better not go for bread yet. We need to make sure we see him.
I have to go pretty soon.
But
bread
Eve.
calls.
I know.
Okay. These rooms are full of broken things. But at least in here, I can see who you really are. The world that you created above this room, did you make it to protect this place or to hide it away?
I have a feeling it was to hide it away.
Either way, it's become more powerful than you.
Oh shit. Alright.
Rip.
Okay. I've been looking at the imagery in the background while he was talking. There's so much like discombobulated legs and like oh lord.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be a lot of that in this particular room.
And I see like these over here. This is like something right here, and like legs. Okay. All right. What?
Yep. This part, each room in Black Space has a name, which kind of like gives you an idea of like what like is the theme, I guess, in these rooms. So like this room is called the Pain Room.
Oh, love it.
Love that for us.
I was right. I was like trying to guess from memory. Like I was like, is this Pain Room?
You are correct.
Hello. Hello, friends.
Steak.
Oh. Let's go up here first. Hey guys.
What's up? And there's your key that you need.
Yeah. Let's take a peek around. Okay. Okay. I guess that these tell me that there's nothing past that point, would be my guess.
Yeah, and the red hands will take you back to the other room, the like lobby area.
Yeah, once you get the key in a room, the red hands will appear and try to take you back.
Yeah.
So essentially, if you want to keep exploring, wait to get the key.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh,
do
okay.
you see now?
I see.
You're studying.
Yeah, I'm just taking it all in. Yeah, the hand imagery. I'm picking it up. Oh yeah, I guess this is the start. Yeah, this is where it was. Okay. Is that all to see around here? I think so. I think it's looping now. Am I right?
Yeah.
No, actually, I don't think I saw this. Hello there.
How are you? Are you okay, sir?
Oh, okay. There's more of you. Okay. How's your evening? Oh.
You don't look so good, dude.
Yeah. Hey there.
Maybe you need a cosmetologist.
Yeah. Maybe
you
need a skin graft.
Yeah.
Interesting. All this imagery is very interesting. I don't get the whale. This I don't. Is this like Humphrey or something? I have no idea.
You can talk to the whale.
I was gonna guess if it was Humphrey, that Humphrey or something. I don't know.
So much pain.
I mean, he would be after we beat him.
Yeah, and there was also a lot of like discombobulated, you know.
Yep.
I thought that these were steak, and now I'm not comfortable with what they really are.
I mean, it's steak of some kind, just not what you're probably used to.
Yeah. This also kind of reminds me of something-ish. Like it's like something-esque shaped, but it has like faces in it. That makes me a little bit uncomfortable. All right, I think we're done with this room. Hello?
Okay, we can go ahead and leave. Cool.
That was interesting.
Let's go to my room.
Yes.
I'll save. I guess I'll save after every room just in case.
It's smart. It's a smart thing to do. This next one's kind of fun.
Fun, you say?
Yeah, cool, because it's not as like overtly scary. So this room is more like just
I like it.
bright.
Silly.
It's more like a silly room.
It's
interesting.
more silly. Yeah. Still got like weird.
It's got
stuff going
my
on,
favorite emoji.
Like, yeah, it's got an emoji that we have in the server.
Oh my god, I love this. Actually, this is really funny.
Right.
Interesting.
I need us to find my guy.
Yeah, we have to look around.
Okay, here's the cat. Here's the
pick up
cat.
the key just yet. You can talk to the cat. Talk to the cat.
The cat says things.
You have to talk to the cat.
Whoa. Whoa. Who wants to be this cat?
I am loquacious cat. Ask me anything.
What is the meaning of life?
A pair of rusty scissors.
Sounds right to me.
I am loquacious cat. Ask me anything. A small wooden table.
Sounds legit.
I love him.
I like how you're saying it every time.
A small wooden table.
Wait, did I click the same one twice?
No.
Oh, it's random.
His answers are random. Yeah.
I almost auditioned for Loquacious Cat for Omori.
Oh, that's
did
so
you?
funny. Actually, I think you'd be really good for it.
Well, too late now, but
too late now.
Oh, my sewing needle. Hi, look at him. That's what I do.
Love him.
Whoa, is cereal soup? I like how there's like these like existential questions and then is cereal soup.
I mean, cereal soup could be existential enough.
That is very true.
I see. All right, we got piles of poop and
I gotta find my guy. Yes!
Oh,
yes! There he is!
There he is.
The E-Man!
He's my best friend.
He looks like he's in pain.
Yeah, we have him as an emote in the Omori server, and this is where he comes from.
I see.
As he goes, E.
E.
He conveys a specific emotion.
Very true. An emotion that I would say I feel often.
Back for
Taya, look, you're just in time.
I see that. Here, I'll send him for you. Would you like him?
Yes.
You are far away from
my
home.
best friend.
I am far away from home. These are like kind of psychedelic over here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me see.
How'd the bread turn out?
Well, mine still needs to go in, but Cole and his girlfriend actually just needs to go in for a little longer because you're supposed to lower the temperature to 200. I messed up my line. To 200 degrees Celsius, and they lowered it to 200 degrees Fahrenheit, and that's not correct.
Oh no!
That's not the right temperature.
No.
By like almost 200 degrees.
Oh god!
I mean, it had already cooked for 25 minutes, so they just have to leave it in a little longer. I was just like, guys.
I like the little Omori Matryoshka dolls.
Why am I following this club?
There's no reason. He just wanders around the map saying follow the blue cloud. He actually doesn't lead you to anything.
There's a lot of Omori imagery over here. Interesting, very interesting to me.
Omori.
Yeah, a lot of Omori, a lot of like discombobulated. Oh, there's a bed. Oh no. Oh, this isn't. Oh.
Oh.
Everything could be.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Here we go. Okay, this is
I like
the
that one.
same. All right, I think
photo,
I
yeah.
might have seen everything here now.
I think you did, yeah.
Okay,
I think
cool.
you did.
Eee.
There's our guy. There's our guy.
There you are.
I love you so
Yeah.
much.
Compared to the emo, I was surprised by the scale of him.
Oh no, yeah.
He's fucking huge.
He's huge and he's so
Can I
funny.
speak with you? Oh, here we go.
He's my favorite character. I wish he was an. Honestly, I wish so much that he was a character we could audition for.
Oh my god.
Tay and I would be like fighting for that spot.
He would be.
Okay. Lost in this confusion lies the root of everything. I can't
Oh,
fucking
God.
read this font in like the popped out chat, so I'm like squinting. The truth that you've locked away, you must find it no matter what. You have to. For the both of
Oh god.
us.
Oh man.
Anyway,
hello.
that's probably nothing.
Anyway,
Yeah, I'm sure that's fine.
yeah.
What's the next room again?
Oh,
Got
now we
your
have a
sketchbook.
sketchbook.
I will say the sketchbook is going to be a little bit scarier
Yes.
in black space than it is normally.
Ah,
Just a heads up.
No jump scares,
There
just
is
scary.
no
Is it
jump
freaky?
scares. There is Helmari, like you can see her.
oh, she's
at,
like one of the drawings.
She's one of the drawings. Yeah.
She doesn't like jump at you though. She's just there.
No, she's just there. Yeah.
Hello. Ah, I see.
Low key, these compositions kind of slap.
They do. Someone should make a zine that's just like redraws of the.
Don't tell me that. I'll make Taya do it with me.
But like low key though, aren't I right?
Low key,
I
low
can't.
key.
We can't also do a black space zine. I'll want to do it.
Oh
too
God,
much.
no! That would fuck. That would
God,
fuck.
now I want to do a black space zine.
Oh yeah, this is different than the one, obviously. Wow. It looks so. Oh my
Yep.
god, it looks so horrifying.
Mhm.
That's my girl.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, these are definitely. What is that? What even is that? Above the stake. I'm guessing that here.
I'm fine.
Oh, there's another page. I'm guessing that's where she is.
There is another
Yeah.
page. Yep, there she is.
Love
There
to
she
see her.
is. Love
Alright,
to
let's
see
go to this
her.
one.
Hi, girl.
All right, so this one, this is actually going to be a fun one. I actually kind of like this one
Which one
because
is
it's
it
got a
again?
this is the scribble area. This one's called the scribble area.
Oh yeah, this one.
So this one's really harmless. Like it's just all black. You'll see some like scribbles that like because you're just in an area that feels unsafe and like looks kind of weird and creepy, but there's nothing that's going to pop out at you. It's one of the tamer areas. But there is something fun to see, which I'm going to completely direct you to because I want you to see it.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. Oh no, like genuinely fun. Genuinely
okay.
fun.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
So many doors.
So many doors.
Should I follow these?
Yep, you can follow it. That'll lead you to the key. If you want to see the fun thing, though, go ahead and keep going down.
Oh,
You can
who
talk
are
to
you?
the people that are moving around, by the way.
Are you
Taya.
lost? Oh,
or Vicky.
it doesn't matter. You can do it if you want to.
Oh, well, I mean, you can do it. There's not like a ton, I think.
Oh, okay.
for this
Not
one.
to worry. The red hands know the way back. Okay. All right.
Okay,
Oh,
and then
hello.
don't go towards the key just yet. Go to the right and keep going to the right.
Oh no,
You can
not
ring the bell if
this.
you want.
Sorry about that.
Hello.
Are you good?
Hello?
I don't know if you heard it. My alarm went off.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Oh.
BRB. More bread.
Okay. Gabby, do you want to be the
let's do
scribble?
this one.
Sure. Let's see. Are you looking for someone? Or something?
Oh, I hate these.
They're
really-
just bells.
I hate them
They're-
because I don't know. I just don't like
You don't
them.
like bells?
No, it just doesn't look
It's
good.
okay, Vicky. I get it. I know.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying.
Go
Ronnie
to,
knows.
keep going to the right.
Ronnie
Go
gets
down
me.
and keep going to the right though.
Ronnie fucking gets me. Oh, this is the same one. Oh wait, never mind. It's not.
Someone's done this before. Was it you? Was it me? Was it the flower boy?
Oh. Oh.
I'm trying to direct you to it.
I'm
don't get the
wandering a
heat.
lot. I know I'm wandering a lot.
It's okay, no worries. You should find some really cool guys just jamming. There they are.
Oh my
Aw,
god.
they're having a good
Oh, yeah.
time.
Wait, oh my god, I don't think Taya's ever seen these.
That's
I want to
scary.
wait. I don't know how long Taya's gonna be.
Wait, Vicky, I predicted it earlier
Oh my
before
God,
when
that's
we said
really
that.
funny.
You said there was gonna be spooky scary, and then as a joke, I said spooky scary skeletons.
And I was like, I don't know how many skeletons there will be, but apparently there were some. I like how they call it Skin Boy, which is really funny.
It's really funny.
That
I
is
love
super
these
fucking
guys.
funny.
Spooky
I love
scary
them.
skeletons.
They have
Right.
rights.
They do indeed.
If you want.
Okay, well, I think they were by those people stick figures.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't think I spoke with you.
If you were lost, where would you go? Somewhere familiar. Somewhere safe, full of good memories.
Fuck.
If only there were such a place.
Oh fuck. Oh no.
I know. Oh no. Oh no.
Wait, where? Oh, okay, here we go.
There you go. There's the keys.
Take me away.
To the place I belong. Okay.
West
This
Virginia.
room. This room. Okay. Oh, Ronnie. So this is the town area. Gabby, this is definitely going to be a room you can look away from if you want.
Mhm.
That would be one I would suggest because I do know that there is possible stuff to see that
This room has a really fun secret, but I get if you don't want to do it.
yeah, Vicky,
I love it.
are actually
I love it, but you might not.
there's 2 secrets actually. Well, actually there's 3. There's 3 secrets in this room. There's a lot of secrets in this room.
Damn.
Gabby, this is
one
what
of
I'm thinking
them
of. Gabby, you might want to look away from this one, right?
Yeah, so this
Yeah.
is a room that you might want to look away from, Gabby.
Gotcha.
That being said, when you get there, Vicky, it's going to be you're going to like be dropped into basically a town area. There's going to be like some streets with houses on it. It's going to look pretty like tame for the most part. You'll see again weird things as you always do, as you're used to now in Black Space. But the basic area is going to look like a town. There are 3 secrets to find. One of them is pretty tame. We'll just find it so you can get the achievement for it. And it's actually kind of a fun little secret. I think it's cute that they put it in here. One of them is a genuine, like another kind of genuine jump scare, which we do not have to do if you want to avoid that jump scare. The third one that Ronnie is thinking of is there's actually one of the houses that you can go inside. And when you go inside, there's like a fun little like I say fun. There's a couple things
I think
in there
it's
that you can.
delightful.
You remember my experience with it.
I remember making you do it. I was like, Krissey, go in the house.
I was like, okay.
And I was like, Krissey, keep going, Krissey.
But that being said, like it's not the secret that Ronnie's the house that you can go in doesn't really have a jump scare in it. It just has stuff that is that can be potentially unsettling, to experience. But that's nothing that's like you're in danger. Nothing's gonna chase you or anything like that. It's just.
Well, you will get followed, but not chased.
You will get followed. You'll get a friend, but you will not.
But it will not be like malicious. It will just be like being followed.
It's just, and you're like,
just like being in the snake, basically.
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
Oh, lovely. Let's go.
So yeah. Do you want to go into that house or no? Because it's completely optional.
I guess we might as well.
Okay, first, before we go to that house. So you're in welcome to the town area. Gabby, this is definitely where you want to look away because I'm going to guide Vicky to a place that's nearby, one of these things that you can see. But before we go to the house, we're going to find the first secret, which go ahead and just keep walking along the string of houses. You'll want to go behind the houses to where you can see the telephone wires. And follow the telephone wires. You'll see some headstones. And every time you find a headstone, click on a headstone. Because it's one of the headstones that will take you to a certain area.
Lovely.
So it's not that one, so you can find the next one. Not that one. Not that one.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah.
Here we go.
There you go. Cool. So this is called the developer's room. So that they have all of these headstones are from the developers of the game.
Wait, that's
So
really funny.
It's really fucking funny. And they all wrote their own epigraphs if you want to see them.
Here lies minced. From lack of water. Wait, this is really funny.
Yeah.
Oh my god. The town drunk and died fighting. Oh my god. Oh my god. Daddy's lift covered in cheese.
What a
That
way to
was
go.
me.
What a way to
I accidentally
go.
walked into a Oh, cat. It is only when you die that you truly begin to live. What the I don't know about that one.
Yeah, fucking try hard.
Of
Yeah, I don't know
course
about that
I'm a
one.
cat.
I'm a cat. What
I
the
didn't
fuck?
fight, but you should I think I already looked at this one, yeah.
Yeah, man.
This is really funny.
I think it's so
The
cute.
demon
And the
god
music, too.
is right.
The music is really funny too.
Mm-hmm. Wow, so dramatic. Caffeine at age 23. Pedro, destroyed. Latino. No buried treasure here. Nope. Blue Moon, everyone's favorite senpai. You have to realize all these things. Illegal avocado smuggling accident. Swimming with the fishes.
Swimming with the fishes.
Oh god. 20XX. Okay. Have a good time in there. Life gym no effect. Oh, tragic. Oh, I got the achievement. That's really funny.
Yeah.
That's
I
it.
like it. I think it's fun.
Oh,
Okay, so
god.
now for the house that you can enter. Give me one quick second to pull up which exactly house it is.
Can I
'cause it's
talk to
only
these
one of the
people?
I can never
houses.
remember.
I don't think I
You can
can.
try.
I don't think I can.
They have anything for you.
Is it just an endless loop of houses? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, okay. So, all right. So you're going to go, the way they describe how to get here is never user friendly. Go ahead and go to the bottom of the map.
Literally, yeah. It's just like I feel like you always miss it the first time.
Yeah, you're always like, which one is it? Which house is it?
I don't even know how far the bottom is.
Don't worry, it does not loop.
Oh.
It only loops horizontally.
Oh.
Yeah, it
Okay.
only loops horizontally. Okay, so now we're going to go up the third row from the bottom. So just count the streets.
1, 2. This one?
The next one.
Oh.
That's street.
3.
Okay, this street. Okay, and then it is the go to the left until you reach the intersection where there's like a street going up and down.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now it should be It should be the house that is the fourth house on the
no
right.
worries, Taya, by the way.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. This one?
Yes, it should be that one.
So what happens in it? I get followed?
Okay, so what? Well, you won't get followed right away.
Can
so
I
you
explain
go
it?
Yeah, if you want. Yeah.
Once again, I'm putting earring posts on my resin gemstones I made.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, come to the art fair, everyone. Go to Ohio this Saturday.
Teleport.
Taya will
Teleport.
be there, getting me drinks.
Lovely.
So you are going to be in a house, and nothing. There are 2 things you can do in there mostly, and they're both only like happen when you interact with them. So like walking around the house itself will not trigger anything. There is going to be a painting, which if you look at the painting, it will show you. It will not be a jump scare because it kind of appears not slowly, but like it doesn't like flash. It just kind of slides up on the screen. The painting will be a slightly like strange image. I don't consider it like super creepy, but definitely like, oh, hi there. And then the creature in the painting. What?
Yeah, basically what you will see, just so you know, because I know it startles me, you'll just see basically what looks like a person, like, have you ever seen the movie The Grudge?
Is that the one where the girl comes out of the TV? Or no?
Yeah, but like So like she looks kind of like that, except you can't see her face because her hair is like basically all over her face. So like that's just kind of what you see.
I see. And then she follows you?
Yeah,
Well,
but again,
Ronnie
it's
will
at a
follow
very
you.
slow pace, and nothing happens if like she catches up to you. Like literally, she just stays there. Like there's nothing happens.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's just your friend.
She's like your new friend.
Yeah,
She's
exactly.
just my BFF.
There is also then some food that you can eat, which is my favorite part. That there was no visual; it is just audio. If you want more info, let me know. I will say it's a bit disturbing, but again, it is nothing visual. It is just text description and sound.
Oh, okay. I guess let's go.
That might not be the house.
Help!
After all that.
After all that, try because these descriptions to get there are never fucking like great. They're always wrong. Okay, you should. Okay, go to the row below you and try the fourth house from the right, from the center.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
There we go.
Let's go.
Woohoo!
Oh no.
Yeah, there are those too. I should probably mention.
No.
Don't worry, they don't do anything.
Yeah, they don't.
Here.
The things that I mentioned are, I promise, the only two things. It's the painting.
I see. I kind of.
Yes.
Do I have to do the painting?
You do not have.
You don't have to.
I kind of don't want to, honestly. It only happens if I interact with it.
Yeah, it only happens if you interact with it. So you can completely bypass it. It will
Yeah,
not
have
do
some
anything if you do not
cake.
interact with it.
Cake
time.
A cake. Yes.
Woo!
Oh, lovely.
Delicious.
Chew a little slower and realize your molars are missing. Oh.
Delicious.
That's tragic.
Then you can leave.
Sorry,
Have you
ma'am.
ever had one of those
Sorry, ma'am.
dreams?
I don't want to see
I don't think I
ma'am.
have.
I did when I dropped out of college, and when I was starting to think of when I was like preparing to go back. I used to have nightmares about being in lecture and my teeth starting to fall out and getting yelled at for eating in class
That's awful.
by the teacher as my teeth are like falling out in my mouth. I'm getting yelled at by the professor for eating in their class.
Terrible.
Yeah, absolutely awful.
When you hit the truth, you seal the part of me away with it.
I guess that makes sense because you were probably involved very heavily in the truth.
We were something. God. Did our middle school whirlwind relationship mean nothing to you?
Sorry, just things happened and
He's been waiting for someone to save him all this time.
him. It's not you.
On that day, when you became nothing.
When I became nothing.
I was split in half.
Oh.
Which one do you think was most painful? Or more painful, I can't read, I'm squinting.
It's okay, yeah, the font is hard to read.
It's like popped out, so it's kind of smaller. But yeah.
Not exactly the most like dyslexic friendly font.
Yeah, definitely not.
Or just general reading friendly. I want to read words.
Yeah. What's next? Which room's next?
Okay, let's see here.
My laptop is
next.
here now, I think.
Ooh. Okay.
Which one?
Okay.
Are you guys done with this room?
Backyard. Yeah, we're done with that room.
We're done with
Okay.
this room.
Yeah.
Backyard area is next. Vicky. So Ronnie, I don't think Vicky will probably want to do the secret in this one unless you want to. I can describe it for you.
I forget
Vicky.
what the secret is in this one. I don't think I did it.
That's the one you dragged me to do.
Oh, wait, which one
that
is
was the one.
Wait,
That's
I'm
the
gonna
one
look it up.
with. Okay, do you want me to spoiler text it?
Yeah, because now I'm like, wait,
it's
what
the one
is
with.
it?
It's this one. It's the one with that.
Oh!
But
No.
But we don't have to do it. Vicky.
No.
Taya's like, no.
Oh God.
So because I will be 200% honest, when I was doing it, I was like, like
Oh my
shaking.
god.
But just not because it's like there's jump scares, but just because it's so unsettling and like you don't feel safe at all. You do not feel safe. Nothing like pops out at you, but you just don't feel safe. It's a prolonged experience of like anticipation of something happening and nothing happens.
Oh god.
Well, also it's fair
Yeah.
because the thing that this. Oh, now I know what you're talking about. Yeah, and also that secret takes so long to do.
Yes, it takes so long to do.
Okay. I
So
probably won't want to do it, honestly.
yeah, that's totally fine. Totally fine. It's completely extra. It's one
Kaya,
of those
you and
things
I
that,
did it once, and now I'm just done. I'm good.
No.
yeah.
Maybe one day I'll look up a video or something of all these, but
Yeah, for sure.
I
There's
don't want to do
videos
them
on it.
myself, honestly.
200%, that's fine. It's also one of those things that like people did not know that you could do this until they opened the game files. Kind of like Snowgrave, you know, in
I
Deltarune.
see.
They did not know that you could even do this until they looked at the game files and they're like, what? And then they,
That's pretty
you can do it.
crazy.
But yeah, there's videos. You can when you're finished with the game and you have like free reign of looking up whatever you want, you can definitely do it then.
Cool.
So that being said, this room can be pretty simple then, because that's like the only secret really in this room. You are going to be taken to a place that looks kind of like, it's called the backyard area. So it kind of, go figure, looks like a grayscale backyard. You are going to eventually, when you keep wandering, like parts of the floor are going to like not be there. So it's kind of like you have to avoid the holes in the floor in order to progress. It's not gonna like drop out from under you.
Yeah,
It's
there's no
just
penalties.
spotty.
You just won't be able to walk there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You will find something as you keep wandering. Something is not going to hurt you. It is going to, like, you have to interact with it. You have to go approach it and interact with it. Something will then start following you. Not in a malicious way, nothing like it's just your companion following you throughout the room, occasionally trying to talk to you.
Oh, trying to talk to me. I don't think
When
it's ever tried to talk to me.
it's going to try and talk to you this time. And
Interesting.
so you will get the key. You can go ahead then and leave once you have the key and find a red hand. But that'll basically be all that you experience.
Can
You
Taya be
can,
something?
yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Taya
of
can be something.
course.
If you look through the floors, like the background images that you can kind of see drifting past, it's kind of hard to make out sometimes what's in them. If you like ever want to try and see them, you can, but they're kind of hard to make out. But yeah, there are some there's some the background is visually interesting.
I see we have our laptop now.
Yeah.
Nothing but static. All right.
Yep.
Let's fucking go.
Backyard area.
It's very interesting that something shows up in the backyard area. Hello.
This might be another one, Gabby, you might want to look away on. I can't honestly remember if there's stuff in here
It's
or
so
not.
hard to remember where they're scattered.
Yeah, because it also just depends on where you go and where you walk.
Liar. Oh. Something, where are you? Bestie. Oh, hey. Can I speak with you? No. Oh, that's all it says? Something.
It hits though, right? It hits.
Yeah, it really does. It's obvious. It's nuts. I'm like used to seeing it, but I'm not like, it hits every time. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Liar, liar, liar.
Pants on fire.
Oh man. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that I can kind of see.
There will be parts of the floor that are bigger holes.
That are bigger.
It might be easier. Yeah.
Okay, I get it. I lied. I'm sorry. I got you. I know.
I ate the last cookie. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. It was just really funny.
I ate the cheesecake.
Hey, something. Liar, 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 liar. Hey, something.
Honey,
Oh.
I love you.
No.
Hi, girl.
Vicky.
No. I don't know if you're here, but I can. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Honey, I love you.
So these are the photos, definitely. I see some of the photos from, I guess, probably the photo album. From like eyes and such. Because when they were floating by before in the smaller squares, I thought I saw like people. So I was like, oh, I think I see something there. All right. Oh, yeah, Ronnie, I don't know if you're here earlier, but I did say that I think that something might be Mari as well. So I don't know.
Honey, I love you.
It's making me sad.
Yeah.
Bestie.
Your bestie.
I'm sorry.
Honey, I love you.
Sorry, something. We're gonna
Your
go.
something voice is so good though. It's like legitimately like just
so
the
good.
tiniest bit unsettling.
Yeah, and it's just like
Thank
it
you.
sounds so sad. Honestly, it sounds so sad.
Oh, here we go. Here we go, you guys. This is the room. This is the room everybody's waiting for.
Woo!
This is called.
Can Gabby watch for this one?
Gabby can. Gabby is the only trigger warning Gabby has is the suicide.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So yeah, you'll be okay in this next room. Vicky, this next one is called the punishment area.
Oh fuck.
This
It's where Taya and I became so close.
Really?
I almost strangled Ronnie, and I'd known them for like an hour and a half.
Because I was freaking out because I did it wrong.
This is the room where the animal death warning comes into play. It is completely optional, though.
Which I didn't know.
People don't know that because it doesn't explicitly tell you that it is optional. They think that you have to in order to leave the room, and you do not.
Okay.
So nothing's going to be creepy. Nothing at all is going to like pop out at you. Like visually, it's one of the more tamer rooms in the entire space. It is just, you are presented with something that you think you have to do in order to escape, and you do not. So yeah.
I thought you had to do it.
Oh no, that's so sad.
Well, I thought that if I left, that it would like skip something.
And
that
makes sense.
No, I didn't have to. I didn't have to do it.
No.
I didn't have to do it. Talk to the butler.
Cat butler, I've only seen you in my sketchbook.
Miwo has been very, very bad.
No, she hasn't. She's been
If you
a
want
good
to read
girl.
the first sentence, I will say,
you can say no. Yeah.
Yeah. You have to go. You have to hit the command to stab Miwo like 8 times. So like you are safe.
Oh God.
If the game makes you like
says, and then you say no, nothing will happen. You'll be fine.
Miwo stares at you. She does not know what is happening. Didn't know.
Yeah.
That's it?
So talk to the butler. Okay, does he give you the clue? I can't remember.
No, you have to figure it out yourself.
Okay. That's fine. Okay, cool. In order to leave this room, you do not have to do anything to Miwo. Just open your menu, press X, and you can leave the same way you leave white space.
Oh.
Because he gives you the
sorry,
key.
Gabby, you might not want to
Sorry, Gabby. Sorry, Gabby.
Sorry, Gabby. Sorry. There's a lot of bad imagery in this game. Yeah,
there's a lot.
I'm really sorry.
Especially in this area, this entire
this
space.
is probably the worst area for you to be in right now.
Yeah.
Wait, which room is it my room next?
Let's see. Oh yes, it is.
yes. Let's go. Oh God, this is my favorite. One of my favorites.
So
this one's funny to me. I laugh. Wait, can Krissey or Taya, do you have the video that I made of this room? The funny joke I made.
Oh yes.
Well,
I think it's. Let me go find it.
Okay. If you can find it and send it after the thing happens. I'm so proud of it.
It's very funny. So Vicky, this room is going to be very visually tamer than, lots of other rooms in Black Space. It's just going to be like a it's actually going to have like pretty catchy music. Like I kind of like the music in a little bit. But you're going to be surrounded by a whole bunch of watermelons. It's called the watermelon area. So you can, crack open the watermelon, see if you find anything. And you will eventually find someone in this room. And from there, I mean, they'll lead you to the key. So, have fun. Nothing is going to pop out at you. You are not in danger. You do not feel you are in danger. It's a completely tame room for you.
Let's go.
Go.
I'm so happy.
Woo-woo.
Been waiting. This was the room that I didn't want to miss. This was the one where I was like, if I don't
This
make
is the one
it
you
back,
didn't want to miss.
because I mean, obviously I love some of the ones that are like optional, but like this was the mandatory one I didn't want to miss.
Oh god, not the flower crown.
Flower crown.
You got the flower crown.
Watermelon.
Watermelons.
So many watermelons.
There's nothing in them.
But yeah, you might have like a random chance of getting something.
Ah, okay.
Wait, do you?
I'll spoiler text it for you.
Omori, you came back for me. Vicky, we found him.
Woo!
I'm afraid. I'm afraid.
Is that my flower crown? I'm so glad you found it. You're probably wondering why Basil's here of all places.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here. I'll follow your lead.
I did suspect that this would be where Basil would be. But
yeah, you were right. We were freaking out. You were right.
I suspected this is where he'd be. I didn't expect to meet him this way. And I'm kind of scared that I met him now. I don't know. I feel like I don't trust Omori so much, personally.
You don't trust him with his ex?
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I don't trust him very much.
Growing watermelons here has been fun, but I really miss my flowers back at home. How are they doing?
Oh, fuck, they're all dead.
Did you take care of them? Did you take care of them while I was gone?
Oh, fuck, they're all dead.
I mean, we tried. We really did try.
We really did try.
I'm so
We really did.
Watermelons sure are delicious. We used to cut them up and eat them all the time at the beach. And I can still see Calico's watermelon seeds all over his face. Summer vacation with friends was the best, wasn't it?
Can I get to that one? I don't think so.
I'm a big fan of this music because it very much sounds like in like a reality TV show, like
You're
Survivor.
Fine. It'll come back in a second, Vicky.
When they like are like trying to when they're doing like those ceremonies.
Hey, Vicky, before you do it, all right. Wait, Krissey, did Krissey say you're gonna be right back?
Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm here.
Okay.
I just said
okay.
because it fades to black before it takes you back here. So.
No, I was gonna miss it.
Wait, who's missing it?
Taya.
Oh, rip Taya.
Okay, Taya's seen it a bunch.
Oh,
Vicky, you got shit to do here.
You gotta look for the key.
That's true.
Find the key.
It's in one of the
I
watermelons.
don't know why I'm scared. I feel scared that Basil's with us now. I don't know why.
Omori, where do you think the key is?
I don't know. I'm scared that Basil's with us now. I'm afraid that we're gonna like hurt him or something.
Oh. Wow.
Someone send my video right now. Live and let die. Wow.
Live and let die.
I edited, you know that vine of the car hitting the snowman, Vicky?
Yeah.
I timed it perfect. I timed it perfectly. So it's live and let die. Wow.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I knew it. I fucking knew something was off.
There's this amazing fan art, there's this amazing fan art of Basil like cut in half with like the key in him.
Oh my
or
god.
something, where it was like you found a key. I remember.
Oh my fucking
I
god.
wish I could find it again. It was like really
Black
cool.
space
I
all the
fucking
time,
knew.
huh?
I fucking knew it was sus. I knew it was sus.
You knew it was
I
sus.
love this art. Thank you, Tay. I love you.
Oh my god, I'll watch it later.
Watch, yeah.
There's no red
Sound
tags
warning.
here? Or do I have to open them all?
Oh yeah, sound warning.
You don't have to open them all. There are red hands that will appear. You just gotta wander
Oh,
for
okay,
them.
okay, I gotta walk farther.
Yeah.
Oh my
Ren,
god,
you
I'm
killed your friend.
surprised.
You killed your friend. You took a run. All right.
Oh
Can't
my
believe
god.
it. Vicky, can't believe you.
I can't believe it. I fucking knew it though. I knew as soon as we got him, I was like, this is sus. This is so fucking sus. I'm scared. I'm scared. Oh my god.
I can't stop laughing about the video.
Yes, it's
I
so
can't watch it right
funny.
now.
I am so happy that I
So
made it.
funny.
It's
How many
so
doors do I have
funny.
left? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Let's see.
So
5,
this
6,
next one,
7, 8, 9. Really? Do these respawn? Or do they go away?
no, they don't. They don't. They go away when you
They go-
Oh, so we have
opened
quite
the
a lot to
room.
go. Let's go.
Yeah, there's a lot. Okay, so the
And
next
also, I
area.
will say, like, I mean, again, Krissey, correct me if I'm wrong, because I legitimately like need to look at the wiki again. If you've been handling these well enough, you'll probably be fine with the optional ones. I think.
Yeah, I
If you've
think
been
based on how you're doing.
there's one room which I know Krissey did not like.
Oh, yikes.
And which, well, no, and I was gonna say that one you can like easily like Krissey, because when I was sitting with Krissey, I told Krissey what was gonna happen, and like halfway through it, Krissey was like, "Nah, I'm getting out of here." So like,
So like, nope.
you
Peace
can
out,
skip.
bro.
So like, there is a way to easily get through that room and still do all of the other optional ones.
Yeah.
So if you've been handling these rooms well so far, then you can do the optional ones. Like obviously, like you can change your mind, but like you should be fine. But
Yeah. There's
that room in particular, Krissey and I can let you know when that one's gonna happen, and we can let you know how to like skip that one.
and
Okay,
just
cool.
get in and get out. Just
Well, like
get in,
not
get
skip
your
it, but
out
like
if
you
want.
basically when you go in it, you can either take it the long and creepy way, or you can just like speed
I
run
did
it.
the quick way. I got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
But if you've been,
Um,
but yeah, if you handle basil watermelon, that's about as gory as Black Space gets.
Ah, okay.
if you can call it gory, but yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Watermelony.
Watermelon-y. I won't be able to break open
so
a watermelon the same way ever again.
Oh my god, Krissey, for my all right,
Yes.
so now I can say this. For the RPG, I'm not gonna say too much, Krissey. Don't worry.
Okay.
For the RPG horror scene, Krissey and I are collabing together for. Krissey did a beautiful fic that talks about Black Space. I'm not gonna say too much. And Krissey's description of the watermelon room is incredible. The way Krissey just wrote Basil's death, because it's a horror zine, so Krissey went all out with the grossness and like
we're going creepy.
so good. Chris, I can't wait for you to like beat the game, like, or at least beat Black Space, because once you beat Black Space, you can read
Once you
Krissey's
beat Black
fic.
Space, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
so good.
okay. Interesting.
But
Right.
aw, shut Ronnie.
It's so good. I'm so happy that I got to like do art for it.
I'm so happy I got to write with you. So this next area is called the beach area. So as you can imagine, you'll be taken to a beach. It's another one of those visually tame areas. There's just some weird stuff, but nowhere near the level of weirdness that you've seen in some of the other rooms.
Oh, isn't there a what the fuck factor person
there? There is, and I think Vicky will be able to see it because yours is at least 10.
I was 10.
So you'll
I actually looked it up. I have 10.
Yeah, so you'll be able to talk to there's a person that you can actually talk to in here that you can't normally talk to if your WTF factor is not high enough, but yours is. It's not like it's anything particularly like important or game changing, but it's just, you know,
it's like most of the what the fuck things where they're just like more fun.
I see.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Yep. Let's go to the beach.
Let's go get away.
Nicki
They
Minaj.
say what they're gonna say.
Nicki Minaj.
Oh, this is the brightest I think that you've ever been.
If you click on the photos, they'll just
Turn the lights
scribbles.
on.
Yeah.
Yep.
I see.
Hello, jellyfish.
There's vibes in this room.
Right?
I wonder if there's anything down here. Not much. Yeah, it looks like not much going on. Just scribbles. That must be significant with the photo album. Like, I feel like that must be why Aubrey was so mad at Basil, and that's why maybe when she like stole it to protect it, maybe that's what she meant. But I don't see why Basil would do that, because when we saw them again, the pictures, they weren't scribbled out. I don't know. I'm still very confused about that.
Krissey, I'm just like staring at you.
I know that you are, because I can feel it. I may be like halfway across the country, but I can feel it.
Our friends who have suffered because of us.
Because of us.
Can we still call them friends?
Oh no.
No matter how much I want it, things can't go back to the way they were before. Before I was watermelon. Before I went squoosh.
Squoosh.
Before you went squoosh squoosh.
Squoosh squoosh. Why does part of me still cling on? Remember when you passed me a note in class that says, "Do you like me? Yes or no?"
YN.
Yeah. And then I don't know what happened because the teacher took the note.
Oh fuck.
I like to think that it would have been awesome. This sentence kills me.
Mm-hmm.
Is there still hope left for us, Sunny?
Oh no.
Like, could we go to the movies after this?
Did
I want to preface
Maybe we can.
you think we
hang
could
out
still date?
It's so funny because Krissey and I aren't even necessarily like. It's so funny. Like it's just funny as a joke. It's so funny.
I see. I do
can't
remember
say-
that. Like, oh, sorry. Go ahead.
There is like. I'm not going to say anything about post game. Don't worry, Krissey. Don't worry.
Maybe we should just.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wait, we can talk about Basil and Sunny later.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another day.
I was gonna say that I think after the lake scene of like Basil getting pushed into the lake, I feel like he said something like, "There's no hope," something like that. Not the same line. I don't think. The similar line.
Yeah, no.
said
To take it literally, that line fucking kills me. It's so wrong.
Yeah. He said, "There's no way out of this."
There's no way out of this, which is honestly a similar line.
You know what? There's no way out of this. Is there, Sunny?
You can, by the way, go into the water.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot that is a thing that
can
I can do.
now.
I forgot that I can swim now. Hello. Oh, here we go. Anything else in here besides?
It's funny because people like wander around and they're like, you can talk to her.
Hello, ma'am.
She's the WTF.
Yeah, she's the what the fuck girl.
Yeah.
Girl, come closer. Thank you. Girl.
You have to go up onto the sand.
Damn it. Where's the place I can go?
So this room technically loops. So that fence that you see there is south of you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I won't get this yet then. Girl, let's talk. Let's chat.
Girl.
Hiking out at the beach. That's cool. I love beaches.
I love long walks on the beach.
Yeah. Hello. Excuse me. Okay. Oh. I wanted to talk to you so badly.
It just says, don't talk to me.
Don't talk to me.
But. Okay.
It's funny because she only talks to you if your WTF factor is high enough.
That's really funny.
Only to say
and then
that.
she just says, "Don't talk to me."
Yep.
All right.
There you go.
Get me out of here.
Woo woo.
Where are the hands?
The hands.
The hands. They always bring me back. Hello.
All right. So that is the last.
Oh,
before you do
Lord.
anything. Can I explain? Can I explain?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm just gonna save right here.
The red door is to finish black space, but you still have a lot of rooms to experience. Like I said, if you could handle watermelon basil, minus the one room that Krissey did not like, you should be good for the other ones. We'll still go through them with you, but like you'll be good.
Mm-hmm.
Basically that door. So yeah, if you want to keep exploring black space, do not go through that door because once you do, you will not be able to come back here ever.
I see. All right, let's go to a different one then.
Yep.
Just want to let you know, because I mean, some people are like, "Ooh, red door."
Yeah, I kind of figured that would mean like moving on. I'm surprised that you don't have to do them all actually, but I kind of figured that the special one would mean that you're like done.
Yeah. Okay, so this next one, this one is called oh dear, Vicky, this is called the spider area. So this
It's not
one,
visually bad, I promise, Vicky.
it's not visually bad. You will be like, it's nowhere near as bad as the spider night that you already experienced.
Okay.
So basically what you will see, this room is like completely neon, like everything is neon colored. You will once again find a friend, as you know, have found before. And this, you will like occasionally, oh God, this one has some spider imagery in it, which
Yeah, I
may be
forgot about this
uncomfortable to
one.
see.
Hey,
Oh
Yeah.
no.
yeah. It's not.
If you don't want to do it, we do not have to. But yeah, so basically it's not terrible. You will see some like of those like small pixelated black spiders on the ground. They do not go towards you. They do not come towards you at all. Um, I'll just explain explicitly basically what happens so you know.
Can I explain it?
Sure.
If you want, yeah.
You can. Sorry, I just get so hyped up about these ones because I just think it's fun. I don't want to take your spotlight though, so. Are you
Either
sure?
way.
Okay.
Either way, yeah.
So yeah, I'll just tell you what happens then. So you were going to meet Basil again. He is going to be stuck in a web, and you are going to cut him free. He is once again, super happy that you found him. You know, ready to go home. As you guys start to exit, or at least like go further into the room, he's going to be, a few spiders are going to crawl on him, and he's just going to be like, hi, hi spiders, because
Okay, he's not
it will
afraid of them. That's right.
it will kind of look like he's flickering just because of the image. Like it won't look like, you
Yeah.
won't see actual spiders. It'll just look like he's like flickering a little bit.
Yeah. As that continues, oh, no worries, Taya. We're about to do Basil spiders. Then as you guys keep walking, more spiders are going to climb on Basil. He's going to start not quite freaking out yet, but just kind of like, hey, it's a lot of spiders. They're going to start biting him, and he's going to be like, hey, oh, maybe they're just scared of me. That's okay, spiders. I'm your friend. Eventually, more spiders are going to overtake him. At this point, he's just kind of be like a fuzzy kind of blob, kind of.
Oh.
And then the spiders are going to essentially eat him alive.
Oh my
I will
God.
say it's not gory.
happens
There's
very
no blood.
fast.
He quite
Yeah.
literally just like disappears.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
It
not
literally
like
is instantaneous.
he doesn't. There is no like blood, or even there's not even any real. There's like not even any noise. He just like disappears.
There's like there's a small noise, but like it's nothing major. I will say there are some things that look spider-esque in this room, which can kind of be disturbing, but they're like very exaggerated, you know? They don't look realistic at all. So it's not like realistic spiders. It's just like the sketchiness that you've seen in like the other rooms, that kind of thing
I
related to
see.
spiders.
Okay. Let's go.
You got this, Vicky. I'm holding your
Do
hand.
it.
It's okay. It is
Everything's
okay.
fine.
Everything is fine.
Oh.
There's Basil.
I'll tell jokes in my Basil voice if you want. If that would
Oh, thank goodness you're here, Omori. I thought I was gonna be stuck here forever.
Hey.
Phew. That feels so much better. I can't believe you came here to save me.
Yeah, I guess I didn't.
Twirls my hair. I missed you so much. Now that you're here, I can finally go home. Lead the way, Omori. We can hold hands too if you want.
Yeah, like, yeah, totally.
I think it would be nice.
That'd be totally nice. Yeah, you're so right.
You know, I think spiders are really misunderstood. They might look kind of scary, but they never attack humans unless they feel threatened.
I mean, considering what okay.
Not to mention, they're also one of my biggest helpers when I'm gardening, since they eat a lot of the pests that can hurt my plants.
Okay.
It's all about the balanced nature.
That's right.
I remember
The music
a while
here,
back,
Cho, yeah. The music
you told me
here.
that a big spider fell on your shoulder, just as you were about to dive into the lake at our secret hangout spot.
Oh.
I know that the spider must have looked so scary to you, but I promise that you probably looked a lot scarier to the spider.
That make me feel better, Basil.
No offense, of course. I don't think you're scary at all. I think you look really cool, Omori. There's so many spiders here all of a sudden. I can feel them crawling all over me.
Oh my god.
Maybe they're just saying hello?
They're just being friendly.
Just being friendly. Just saying hi.
It's me, your friend Basil.
Hey demons, it's me, your boy.
It's me, your boy.
It's me, your boy.
You do want to get through that. Like,
Yeah. I figured. I could have figured that was the other path. Okay. Okay. Oh.
Ah, why hitting me? Oh, probably just scaring them. They're spiders. It's okay. I'm not here to hurt you.
Lovely. Yeah, this is quite a nice walk, isn't it, Basil?
Yeah, nice friendly
We're having
jaunt.
a lovely day in the park today. It's
so
truly
lovely.
wonderful.
Immaculate.
Hello. Oh.
He's all static now.
He is so static.
There's so many of them. I can't get them off. Omori.
Oh, I back up.
Yep.
Omori, please. Help.
I can't become
man,
Spider-Man.
Oh.
Handle the responsibility.
Oh.
That's it, Vicky.
That's
I
it.
see.
Yes.
That wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I completely forgot that. I somehow forgot. Yeah.
I forgot that was the first optional room.
Yeah, me too. I forgot that we. So yeah.
I'm just not good with bugs. That's all. So.
Yeah. I get it.
All good.
I am also not great with some bugs.
Woohoo!
Oh my god.
Let's go.
All right.
Alright, so next up is we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 areas left.
Wow.
Which one's
That's a
next?
lot.
Which one's next? I'm thinking about my favorite one. Or
Next
two.
is
I have
the
a couple
rain
favorites.
area.
Oh, got it.
So this area is going to seem like pretty calming at first, just because it's like the music is kind of calmer than it's been in other areas. It's not like there's anything alarming. Nothing pops out at you. There is a particular secret that you can find in this room that could kind of be like startling at first, just because the image is like weird. But like it's kind of also one of those things that you just almost kind of have to experience if you want to find it. But yeah, this room is going to be pretty tame, except for that one visual secret that we can find.
I feel like it's so like cryptic in here. Like I can't even like.
Oh, I know the one.
Yeah.
Taya, do you want to voice act? Do you know who then when this happens?
Yes.
So yeah, keep exploring. There you go.
Oh, there she is.
There she
Hello,
is.
ma'am.
Let's go talk to her.
Expand your mind, Omori.
Question mark, Omori.
Keep talking to her.
Keep talking to her.
Oh.
Expand. Expand. Expand.
Keep going.
Yep, keep going.
Expand.
Oh no, you look horrifying, Mark.
Expand. Expand your mind.
Oh.
Yep.
She's so smart.
So big
Go
brain
Queen,
is what they
go.
say.
So big brain. So big brain.
No, keep talking. Keep talking.
Oh.
We're not done. Her IQ is not high enough.
Expand, Omori.
Oh no.
Oh wow.
Oh no.
Expand. Expand.
That's it.
Woo! That's it.
No.
That's the creepiest thing in this room.
That's
There
that
she
was,
goes.
yeah, that was a
So
little
smart.
bit.
We love a girl boss.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
That's lovely. We love women winning.
Yay! So glad we did that. Woo!
So glad.
Yeah, that's it. That was the secret. You're good now.
That's yeah,
All right.
you're good.
Okay, this is like leading me on a
Wasn't
loop.
there also like the goldfish thing?
That's in a different room.
Oops, sorry.
Ah, here we go.
All good. All good.
I miss you, Sunny. You were always someone I could depend on to listen. My problems, my hopes, my dreams.
Bestie, this isn't healthy.
Bestie.
I knew them all. So if you're still there, please let my words reach you one more time.
Oh man.
Bye, loser.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Looking for a hand. A helping hand.
Is anybody out there?
Man. Okay, I don't know what that is.
Unrelated. I love the earring backing cards I'm using right now so much. They're little cats.
Oh, that's so
Ooh,
cute.
nice.
Does anyone want to see the earring?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, this next area has something potentially creepy in it.
Which one is it?
It's the faceless area. So
Oh.
this next one, you are going to be taken to a kind of darker room. You are going to see all of your friends from Headspace walking around, but they all have one thing in common, and none of them have faces. So when you talk to them and their profile picture comes up, it'll just be their head with no face. So it looks a little bit creepy. If there are potential more creepy things to see, if you keep on clicking on both Mari and Basil's profile, like characters, their profile pictures will change into more unsettling images. But if you want to completely avoid those, you don't even have to click on them. You can just grab the key and you can get out. Completely fine.
Earring scent.
Oh, they're super cute.
I still have so many more pairs to
Oh,
glue
they're
and
super
throw in here.
cute.
They're
but
really
yeah.
cute. I love that.
Thank you.
Oh, hey guys, my BFF.
Hey, buddies!
We love exercise. We love cardio.
I like how Cal is still the fastest one. Like, he is zooming.
Speedy!
Look at him go.
He went
Look at him go.
zoom.
Yeah, he's still so speedy. Cal,
He's still so
Cal,
speedy.
Cal,
Cal, come back here. Cal.
Cal, come on, Cal.
Cal,
Get
why
ready.
why are you running? Why are you running?
I want to talk to you.
He's trying
Hold on.
so hard.
It's so funny because you can talk to him too. You
Yeah.
Oh my god. Cal. Oh, here we go. Hi, Cal.
There we
God,
go.
it took me so long
Oh.
to catch up with you. And you
That's
didn't
it,
even
yeah,
say
like-
anything.
like Krissey said, the only people you want to talk to multiple times are Mari and Basil.
Yeah, those are the only ones that change after you
If
see them
well, if
multiple times.
if you're here to
Hello.
be creepy.
Hello. Okay, let's see. Is it creepy, creepy? Creepy, creepy, creepy?
I know.
I'm so bad at catching up with them.
Alright, come back. We want to be scared.
Ah, that
and then
makes
if you do it
sense.
again.
If you do it
Again?
again, it'll be Hell Mari. If you do it again, it'll be Hell Mari this
got
time.
it, I got it.
Hey.
Hi girl.
Hey, girl. What's up? Hello, Basil. Ah. Hello. Excuse
We
me.
all have those
Excuse
days
me,
where
Basil?
someone tries to talk to us twice and we just lose our shit.
Yeah.
Like
That's
mentally,
literally how it
where
is.
it's like, if you look
That's
at me
true.
again, I will come back.
I do look like that
Bro.
picture of
That was
Basil
Basil.
with his face scribbled out. Like if you try to talk to me on a bad day, like I just look
here
at
we
you
go.
like that.
All right, that was something.
That was something.
That was something, actually. Literally.
Literally.
Quite literally, it was
Quite
something.
literally
our girl.
something.
Our girly.
Okay.
Oh. Yes.
Which one's next? I'm so excited. I forget. I'm like not looking at the list because I want to be surprised.
That's okay. Next is the treehouse area. So this.
Oh my god.
I knew
Ronnie's
Ronnie.
so excited.
I can't tell
knew
you.
Ronnie would be
I'm not gonna
excited.
say it. I'm not gonna say it. I have a nickname for this room, but I can't tell you it until you're done it.
Yeah, until after.
Okay.
Until after. So this one is going to be actually a bit. Well, until a certain point is going to be a little bit tamer. Like you are just going to be taken to a room that kind of looks a little bit familiar. Because it kind of like the structure of it looks like the places that you were in Deeper Well with the construction areas. It kind of looks like that, except you're not underwater. You're just outside, and it's like evening time. So you will travel to the top of it. There's a couple things that you can do. There's a bed that you can like sleep in for whatever reason. Nothing happens when you sleep in it. You can just take a nap. And there's a couple other things to do. You'll go up to the very top. There's a tree house at the very top. You'll find someone again, and continue the story from there. I won't say too much. There is nothing that will pop out at you. Nothing that is super nothing that's like super scary. It's just, of course, unsettling, as these kind of rooms with this particular person are.
Interesting. Okay.
Yes.
I've been fucking waiting.
Ronnie's been waiting for this moment their entire lives.
Honey, I'm home.
Yeah, if you click on that bed, yeah, you can take a nap.
So funny.
For whatever reason.
Let's
Take
go
a nice nap.
Sleepy time.
Yep.
Sleepy times.
Sleep.
Hopscotch.
Hopscotch.
Okay.
Man, the
everything's
smell of
good,
super
guys.
glue fucking sucks.
Rip.
Yeah,
I'm in
let's go
hell.
talk to him.
Hey, Basil.
I'm so sorry, Ronnie.
The moon is beautiful today, isn't it?
Omori, do you want to look at the moon with me?
Twirls my hair.
I'm sure nothing bad will happen to me this time.
I'm sure.
Omori, is it really you?
I guess it is.
How did you find me?
I found you a couple times before, but it didn't really go so well.
No, that wouldn't happen. Are Kel, Aubrey, and Hero here too? I've missed you all so much. I'm glad the treehouse is still standing. Everyone worked really hard to make it together. Let's go home, Omori.
And you can actually go into the treehouse if you want.
Yes.
Oh God.
It's nothing will pop out at you. Nothing's like super terrifying. It's just unsettling in that it's all like static. You can click on everything though. And you can click on everything multiple times. Like it'll have different things it says.
Toast. Friend. Toast.
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 Yeah.
Toy. Gone. Fun. Toy. Gone. Fun. Game. Cards. Cookies. Book. Luke. Cook. What's this? Cat. Summer. Date. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's it. You can leave.
I'm sure this is going to be fine and nothing bad will happen to Basil at all.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm glad you caught on to this, Vicky.
That everything will be completely fine and nothing will happen to Basil at all.
It's like Basil says, everything's going to be okay.
Exactly. I'm sure.
Why wouldn't you trust him?
Okay. Hello?
An elevator? I wonder where it leads to. Maybe it can take us back home.
If Ace Attorney taught me anything.
Don't worry. I made that joke last time. I made that joke like every single playthrough.
Vicky, I'm gonna kill you.
Should I go in it?
Yes.
Yeah, you gotta go in it. You gotta go in it.
I'll talk to you at
You'll be okay.
Is he gonna die in there?
So I will. Do you want me to tell you the truth?
I want to tell the truth.
Okay, you can say it, Ronnie.
If it's okay, Krissey.
You don't have to ask me permission.
Okay, well, I don't want to. All right, so I call this room the DL6 room.
Great minds. Great minds, Ronnie.
So what happens is you do not die in the elevator. Nothing happens. You can pick any location. Do you want me to like tell you exactly what's going to happen to Basil?
Sure.
Basil is going to not make it out of the elevator. It is going to shut on his neck and it is going to decapitate him.
Oh Lord.
But again, it's all like 8 bits, so you don't
Yeah,
really
it
see
will not
anything
be. It will not
gory.
be like exceedingly
Yeah.
I
gory.
see. Okay. Yeah, Gabby, if you don't want to look 07 to you.
07.
I think I should be fine with decapitation. I think.
Sentences that people haven't said.
You're fine with it like morally. You're fine with it like
I want
ethically.
to
Like it's
frame
fine.
that.
Oh,
Imagine-
God, where do I want to
Actually,
go?
morally, it's
Fast
fine to
forward?
decapitate people.
That's
Oh, it's so
perfect.
funny.
That's great. Lovely.
It's like that
Wonderful.
meme of like you matter. Your feelings are valid. It's morally
Yeah.
okay to decapitate people.
Yeah, it's okay to kill. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Sure is a long way.
It sure is a long way down.
Do you want to jump? Actually, you might start to notice a pattern. Never mind. While we're in here, can I share something with you,
God, okay.
Omori?
God.
Yep. So you're gonna
Omori,
have to
there's
leave.
something I really want to talk to you about.
Basil.
Basil, sweetheart.
Oh, hold on, Omori.
Oh.
I think I'm stuck. Could you help me out?
Oh. Oh,
Yep.
no.
You can talk to him if you want.
Yep.
I think you were a little more than just stuck.
I think you were a little more than just stuck.
Omori.
I guess he just. That's
Oh,
one way to
no.
get your head stuck in the game.
Oh, my God. Stop. This is not the appropriate moment to make fun.
I just have to stay ahead of,
Oh, no.
I'm
the
waiting for my next
competition.
favorite room. I love.
Please.
When is my next favorite room?
So
There's
this
only
next
5
one,
left.
there are. Wait, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Unless
5,
I'm
6 or
missing
6
one.
technically.
Oh,
There's
there's
6.
Then I'm missing one.
Yeah.
There's someone running around over here.
Yes.
Oh my God, it's
So,
my other favorite room. I keep
this-
saying that, but like.
This next one is the fishbowl
Ah.
area.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, so this one's kind of like the rain area a little bit. However, there are a bit more of the you've seen the images before, Vicky, of the I don't know how else to call it. I'll just call it what it is. You've seen the images before of the hanged girl kind of scratchy
yeah,
doodly
yeah.
thing. There's a lot of those in this particular room.
Ah.
But it's beyond that. There's one it's not super scary. It's just a little bit startling. You'll see like you've seen it before on the Spider Night. But you'll see a like something that's on the ground that kind of looks like a bunch of hair.
Oh,
When
right.
you
I remember that. Yes.
yeah, when you interact with it, it'll disappear in the same way that it did on the Spider Night with the same exact noise. So it's a little bit like that high pitched string noise.
Mm.
So it's a little bit startling, but that's like about the scariest things that you'll experience in this room.
Okay, then Gabby, you'll probably want to look away.
Okay.
Okay. Damn, they really went like, what is the creepiest shit we can do here?
Yep.
Oh. Hey there, y'all.
How's it? Well, I won't say
How's
that.
it?
How's it going? How's it going?
Hello, everybody. My name is
Why would you
Markiplier.
say that? Why would you say that, Krissey? You're terrible.
Did you guys like my awesome joke?
Oh my god.
I just kind of want to grab it.
That's okay. You can go. That's fine. Don't even worry.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Yeah. And that's it. I think you can find the stranger in here to talk to if you want to find him,
whoops.
but that's okay. You
Well,
don't
too late.
have to. All good. Okay. Now there's 5 left.
Now there are 5
Okay,
left.
this next one, Ronnie, is the one that you are thinking of, probably. It is the raft area.
Let's go.
So This one is going. Do you remember the last whole event with that black forest?
Oh yes.
That is kind of what you'll be taken to again here. That's kind of what it looks like at first. You will once again find another. You will once again find your friend. You'll once again find your friend.
Okay.
And you will keep going north as soon as you found him. You'll find a raft on a river to take a ride on. And of course, as you can imagine,
Right before Basil tries to talk to you about something.
I see.
you will be the only one to leave the raft.
I see.
Yes.
I am seeing a pattern of like whenever he tries to bring something up is when like yeah.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yep. There's nothing
right.
terribly terrifying in this room. It's pretty tame. There's a secret in here, but we don't have to do it. And you can, it's like one of those things you can actually also experience on the Hikikomori route. So
yeah, it's the
also
same thing with the
time-consuming.
thing that we skipped the other time with the Sunny I Love You room. Is it's like just something that you can just do more easily in Hikikomori.
Yeah.
Omori, I'm right here.
Basil.
It would have been really bad if I was stuck, right?
Ta-da! Surprised to see me? I've been hiding out in the stump since I got here.
I guess that now the stump has, and now that I've seen the last whole event with like that, well, it was probably Sunny's dad chopping a tree down.
I'm not the best at defending myself, but I think I'm pretty good at surviving at least. Right? Right?
I mean, your track record isn't so great, buddy, but
whatever you say, Basil.
Whatever you say, Basil.
All right. Anyway, I knew you would come save me, Omori. And I'm sure we will be able to make it out of this place now that you're here.
Yeah, I'm sure. Basil.
You've always led me to the right places.
Yeah, totally. Looks away.
This place seems a little dangerous, but I trust you.
Maybe you shouldn't.
Why would you say that?
Maybe you shouldn't.
It's just a gut feeling, you know?
Yeah.
Ronnie.
Hey, Omori. You're acting kind of cold.
As I always do.
Did I do something wrong?
Yeah, you ate my dumplings out of the fridge yesterday.
Who fucking do that, Basil? Who would do that?
That's crossing the line.
Let's go and take the rap. Let's take the rap. We're gonna take the rap.
Yeah, what a romantic trip down a river of some sort.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yes, it's wonderful.
Omori, I don't like this place at all. It doesn't feel very safe here.
Oh, this goes on its own. I can't.
It's okay.
All of love moments.
You're basically just sitting back to watch it.
I'm sure. Yeah, at least we're here together on this raft on this beautiful day. And
actually, there's something that's been really bothering me. Would you care to hear me out?
I'm guessing that I don't get to hear you out.
It's about
Nope. Wonder what he would have said.
Oh Lord.
Yep.
I lost my head a bit.
It's just say he lost his mind.
It's a bad habit of mine. I just tend to lose it.
I'm sure we'll find it somewhere. Oh God.
Yep, and then the red hands will be down here to take you out.
Hello. God.
This next room is my personal least favorite.
Yeah,
this
it's
is
the one which
mirror area.
It has a different kind of Helmari which you have not seen yet, and it is arguably like creepy. It typically is the only other place you see this Helmari is in a more secret place of Hikikomori route, if that gives you any idea. So
yes,
it is not this room Krissey speed ran.
Yeah, but you don't even have to encounter her if you don't do.
You can skip the Helmari part entirely.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
which is what I did. So,
Cool.
'cause when you get to this room, I will tell you, I'll describe it completely. Like everything is red. Everything is red in this room.
Ooh.
And the music is very like unsettling.
Mm-hmm,
Like
mm-hmm.
it's not real music. It's like just a track to purposefully put you on edge. There are a bunch of mirrors in this room. You will see also like faces just kind of like floating around as you're in the space. These faces do not hurt you. They're not your enemy. They're just there to look weird. Helmari only appears if you break all of the mirrors.
Okay.
So what you can do is you can just go in, grab the key, and get out instead
Got
of like
it.
breaking all the mirrors to bring her there. But yeah.
Cool.
The more
That is
mirrors
what-
you break, and as you break mirrors, your reflection in the mirrors becomes like more and more bloody and stuff.
Oh
Yeah.
God,
And
that's
things
So yeah,
awful.
you can
and
just not
darker.
break any.
Yeah,
You don't have to
that,
break any.
that is probably what I will do.
Totally.
Is that
Maxie.
Hey,
Max?
Maxie!
Is that Max or is that YJ?
Hi, Maxie.
I think it's Maxie. Maxie?
Oh God, you came at a very interesting time. Oh, here we go. Cool. Let's
Yeah,
get
you
out
can
of
just
here.
the red hands.
Not a fan. Okay, let's go.
Conversely, this next room is my personal favorite.
That's so funny that they're back to
Right,
back.
back to back. This next one is called the bed area. And it's going to
Oh
like
yeah, I know. You love this one.
I do because of the symbolism in it. The symbolism. Oh, it's YJ.
It is
No,
YJ.
it's Maxie.
Hey,
I
YJ.
see- I-
Wait,
Maxie,
who is
I
it?
clicked on your fucking thing. I know.
Oh.
It's Maxie.
Oh.
Oh, it's Max.
Okay.
Cool. Hi, Maxie. Welcome to Black
I was like, I
Screen.
feel
Damn
like
it.
YJ shouldn't jump in at this point.
But so this room is called the bed area. There, as you may imagine, there are going to be a bunch of beds in this area. But the most interesting thing, don't pick up the key just yet because I think there's something really interesting in because there's the background is kind of interesting, some symbolism interesting, and B, there's a telephone that is ringing in this room, and you can go pick it up. It's nothing super scary, nothing super alarming. I just think like symbolism wise, this room is super juicy, and the telephone, like who is on the other end of the line, what they say is also really interesting. So it's more of a room that's like, ooh, mysterious. I like it. So it's really nothing super scary in this one.
All right, let's go. Almost done. Wow.
Yeah, you are almost done. You're
Wow.
almost done. Oh my God, Vicky.
Oh. Where's the phone?
Let's go pick up the phone.
Oh, here's the stranger. I haven't been trying to find him every room.
That's okay.
No, Mike Deltarune?
God,
Mike Deltarune?
Deltarune.
For so long,
Ronnie, this is you.
you kept the truth shut out. But something made it slip. And the hole that it made, it won't stop spreading until you find the root of it all. The one that has seen the truth. Will you guide me to him, Sonny?
Yeah, the
Anyway.
background is very interesting. I don't know what the tallies and the clocks mean.
I think the phone call may help eliminate some of that.
Oh, it's Mom. I think I'm the mom. Honey.
Yep.
We're moving away.
That's
all it says?
Yep. Sonny, we're moving away.
Oh, is it like counting down to when we move away?
Mm-hmm.
I guess we have been counting down. We've been like 3 days left. 2 days left.
1 day left. You're running out of time.
Yeah, we're running out of time. Very
Time to do what?
interesting. Who knows, I guess. I guess I'll find out.
Guess you'll find out. Okay, so
I'm not ready for that, Maxie.
Two rooms left. The next one is called the reef area. Nothing super like secrety in this room. Nothing super. It's all kind of full of stuff you've seen before. It kind of looks like stuff you would find in Deeper Well, except like all of the pools that like are red, and so it's supposed to look kind of creepy because it's red. You will see the faceless versions of your headspace friends swimming in them. You will also see like the faceless heads of your headspace friends, also like hanging kind of off the side of these like pools, which is kind of weird. But nothing's gonna pop out at you. Nothing that is super like scary or like grotesque. It's just kind of weird, and there's nothing super secret.
Got it. Wow, can't believe it's almost over. And I know that there's a lot of like cryptic stuff, I suppose. Of course, Mari's here.
Yep.
But
if you click on them, it'll tell you like who it is. It'll say like, oh, this like Mari is here or whatever, and like.
Yeah, Mari's here. That looks like I don't even know. This is Aubrey. Yeah, this does look a lot like Deeper Well.
Even the music is the same as Deeper Well.
Yeah, this song is in Deeper Well.
Basil's here. Yeah. Yeah, this I remember.
At least Basil's safe here for now, for once.
right? Because it seems like familiar. Like even though it's weird, it seems familiar. Okay.
Last one. Well, second to last, I guess.
Yeah, technically, but this is like considered really the last one before you go through the final door. This one is Cho's least favorite because we and Cho were talking about it earlier, and this is Cho's least favorite.
Oh no.
Yes. So this
Not
one
favorite,
you will
shit. I hate it.
I know you hate it.
Not
I
favorite.
just have to give you a hard time. So you will be taken to a very familiar place, and I won't say which place it is. You'll realize where you are.
I love this one.
Greg, we got differing reviews here.
I think it's fun.
You will once again, as you keep going forward, you will once again find your friend. But the end that he meets here is going to be a little bit different. It hits a little harder than the other ones do. Not because it's super like any more grotesque or anything than anything else. It's just the way that he goes is a little bit like it hits differently. So the one thing that you want to keep an eye out for as far as like creepy things go is there is a certain figure that you have been like a familiar friendly face that you have seen before in Omori that is going to look very different and distorted, so that's also kind of creepy. It's only at the very far back of the room. If you like go to the way back of the room, that's where you'll see that face. The other thing is that the music in this room is going to be distorted the further that you go into it, and so that can also be a little bit unsettling. But typically, other than that, it's kind of like the that bright colored second room, that disco looking room, in terms of like just randomness and like what is that? What is that? What is going on? Yeah.
I see. All right.
Yep.
Okay. Sorry, Basil. Seems like. Oh no. Oh no.
Yep.
I have a. Oh no.
Let's party. I'm eating a pixie stick.
That's honestly love that for you.
It's great. This one's great.
Omori, you're here.
I was gonna say that all of these kind of hit harder with the revelation we had with Annie.
Oh, I'm so relieved. I tried finding my way out, but I kept getting lost over and over. I'm sorry. You must be tired of saving me all the time.
I think I haven't saved you a single time.
About that.
Maybe I should have tried harder. Actually, anything, that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Take your time.
Shut up! Anyway, everything is fine now that you're here.
Is it really now?
Let's go home.
Absolutely,
Lead
you're
the way.
here.
Sure. I'm sure that everything will be fine now that you're with me. As it
Okay,
has
back-
been every single
Why
time.
Go
wouldn't you
back,
trust
back.
Basil?
Go back,
Oh,
go back.
I should go back?
Because you can swing on the swing set if you want.
Oh, okay.
The whole time I've been here, I've been looking through my photo album to keep me company. When I was feeling scared, I would look at all our happy memories together. It really helped me keep my hopes up.
Oh, Lord.
I feel like there are some photos missing, but maybe I'm just imagining things. How are Aubrey, Kel, and Hero anyway? I hope you all didn't worry too much about me.
Don't worry, they forgot.
They completely forgot.
I can't wait to see everyone again.
Oh, Lord.
Let's go on the swings.
Let's just go on the swings for a bit. We don't. Oh.
Like he'll smile and then he'll swing a little bit, but that's pretty much all there is to see here. There's not much. But it's like a nice little reprieve for a hot second before, you know.
Oh.
Hero?
I'm scared.
Is that you? Omori, look, it's Hero.
Oh, no.
You didn't tell me everyone was already here.
Oh, no. I'm scared.
It's okay. It's going to be distorted. The music's going to be weird, but nothing like is going to pop out at you or jump scare you. It's just going to be this.
For Basil, on the other hand, this will be hell.
Oh, no. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, yeah,
So-
I can see that. I figured it
Yeah,
would be the cat.
Yep.
Kel!
I'm choking on pixie stick dust.
Don't do that.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
No, Basil.
No,
I tried
Basil goes.
I tried to eat it all before I could do my line. I got pixie dust throat. It's fatal.
Oh, ouch. I'm so sorry.
Kel! Aubrey! It's so good to see you guys.
Oh, no. I have a bad feeling about that.
How have you been?
Oh, I don't like this.
Also just want to say this is why like shuffling Omori music can be so funny because you don't know at first if it's the normal version of this song or this
Oh,
one.
no.
This one, yeah.
That's happened to me before where I'll like I'll be like, oh, it's this song, and I'm like, oh, never mind, it's this one.
Oh, my God, no.
Never mind, it's the curse version.
How have you been? Did you miss me?
Oh, no.
Here we go.
Oh, wait. What are you guys doing?
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
I will tell you when they talk, because your friends will talk. Their profile pictures are going to be also a little distorted, so they will also.
Okay.
Omori!
Oh, no. Oh, this one hurts a little more.
Yep. And so yeah, you can talk to them now if you want, or you can bypass them entirely. You don't have to talk to them.
Oh, no. I
Joe,
know,
do you want to say your
choking
line?
voice. Oh, no.
Man, Aubrey always get what she wants.
Oh, no.
Ooh. Profile picture like Facebook. Kel and Aubrey have been fighting a lot again. You would think they'd get tired of it after a while, but they're both just so full of energy.
Oh, no. Hi, Omori. We were hoping that you'd come by soon. Want to play cards with us? We were just about to start another game.
Do you remember that dialogue?
I do.
Yep.
I do remember that dialogue. It's so different now.
Yep. So
All
you
right.
have done all of the rooms, and
Oh
now
my
all that's
god.
left is the last one. So, this particular final room, I am going to actually take you through it bit by bit
Oh
because
gosh.
there are multiple stages to it.
Oh no.
It's going to start off completely fine. Like you're going to just start off in a very cold area. It's going to be kind of somber music. The creepiest thing that you will see, because there's a couple of things that you can like interact with as you go, towards your destination. Um, the creepiest thing that you will see, and some people don't even notice it, so it's possible to not even look there. Like you may miss it entirely. The creepiest thing to notice is that in the background, as you reach your destination, you can kind of see like what looks like hair that is like just like dangling in the background. Um, that's like the only creepy thing that you to notice as you approach your destination. When you enter your destination, I will give you another rundown of what's going to happen there.
Lord. Right. Go, guys. The last room.
Yay.
Did you save?
I did.
Okay, good, cool, great, fantastic.
I'm pretty sure I did.
I
Oh
am
my
so
God.
ready for this, Vicky. I am holding your hand so tightly. This is great.
Is this a religious thingy?
Yeah,
Such a
that's
religious
what
figure. You feel as if it's judging you. What is this? A hard frozen steak. Should I eat some?
Sure, nothing happens. You can
Oh.
eat it.
I'm glad he found a plate.
It's ice. It's ice.
Yeah.
It sounds like a plate and silverware, though, doesn't it?
It does.
It does.
Yeah.
They must have just
Sound effects,
recorded a
yeah.
legit, like.
Probably.
It's like the microwave, how whenever anyone plays that scene, everyone always thinks the microwave actually went off.
Yeah, that you can actually like. Yeah, I hear the microwave. Insane.
Should I get this key or wait?
Yeah, get the key. You'll need it.
What is this?
That's those.
Oh, it doesn't say. They used to
to
say stuff. I guess I don't anymore. Oh no, it's a church?
It's a church. This area is called the Church of Something.
Oh Lord.
Finally, a religion I can get behind. I love that bitch.
Love her.
As you enter, you are going. You'll see a grayscale, of course, version of the church that you've seen in Faraway Town. In the pews will be like scribbled figures. They'll just look like scribbles. You can talk to them if you want, but I think they all have the same line of dialogue. You'll go down the aisle. You'll go all the way up to the front of the church. You will once more find your friend, but your friend is once more in a. Well, you'll find your friend. Yeah, he's in a situation. There's gonna be like a short kind of like bit of dialogue, and then once the dialogue is over, your friend is going to disappear, and we'll continue from there when you choose to go after him.
Oh Lord. Let's go.
But it's nothing timed. Nothing is going to pop out at you. It is just generally kind of like this kind of creepy thing.
Pitter patter, pitter patter. Oh yeah, they all have the same line? Yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Basil? Is that actual basil now?
Basil?
Basil?
I mean, it's kind of been. I forget. Was the actual basil like, or at least like actual headspace basil?
Not until the end of this particular bit of
Alright.
dialogue. Yeah.
I could never remember.
Sunny, the truth is here. You've been running from this for so long. But this time, we can face it together.
Oh. So I go up to him?
You can go up to him and you can talk to him. It'll be totally fine. He is going to disappear, though.
Ah.
Sunny, why did it end up like this?
Oh no.
God, so raw for no reason.
Oh no.
I know, right?
Oh no.
Dr. McGann, yeah.
Oh, sorry. I thought there would be more.
Oh, you're good. You can keep talking to him.
I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
Will you forgive me, my best friend?
Forgive you? What for
I knew
what?
someone once who, after this
Oh.
game, whenever like they said something like cursed or fucked up, they would go, "Will you forgive me, my best friend?"
Oh no.
So now you are faced with a choice. Go ahead and interact with it. Do you want to save Basil?
Yes.
Okay, let's go save Basil.
Okay, you just click yes.
Yep, just click yes. You are going to. So this is where things, Vicky, are going to get far more creepier. Okay.
I can imagine.
Yes. So, this room, you are going to see the red door.
Whoa.
When you go talk to Basil, Basil will have some line of dialogue. At the end of this dialogue, the door is going to open and it's going to have a very high-pitched shrieking sound. Basil will be dragged out of the door.
Oh shit.
You have to go after him. It's not timed, but you will go after him. When you do go after him, you will once again be taken to a space that is all red.
You're not in black space anymore.
Yeah, you are no longer in black space. You are in the deepest part, which is red
space, baby.
Oh.
Yes. So,
Interesting.
yes, and it's going to be, the music is going to be a little bit unsettling. It's not going to feel safe, but nothing is going to pop out at you. You're going to be fine.
Oh, you just Basil's gonna have a bad time.
Bad time. But no, so he'll be dragged through. You'll have to go after him. You'll arrive in red space. In red space, there's like a few things that you can see on the ground. Just like heads up for like nothing super major, but like just mutilation, just trigger warning for mutilation. It's 8-bit, so you won't see anything too bad. You will find Basil, and you will once again be faced with the question, do you want to save Basil? I will forewarn you that what happens after you say yes will be interesting. And it's going to be a little like the imagery that you see, and the cutscene that follows will be interesting, but it is going to be a little bit just unsettling. It may be scary, but it's nothing that's like no jump scares, nothing that's there to like make you jump. It is just creepy, you know, as you might assume red space might be creepy.
I would imagine, yes.
Yes. So
Okay.
but
Basil,
yeah.
time to get dragged.
Time to get dragged.
Yeah, you had to do your line.
There's something out there. It's calling me. And it's calling you too.
All right, let's go.
You have to go approach him.
Oh.
Yep.
Let's go together.
I have a feeling it's not how it's going to be. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yep.
Sunny?
Oh. Oh. Oh.
So, yep, let's go after him.
Let's go.
We gotta go save him.
That was, wow.
Yep.
Sorry, Basil. I was
Sorry,
fine,
Basil.
but...
Yeah.
Oh.
So,
you were really dragged, dude.
Yep.
Oh, dude,
yeah,
you were
really dragged.
You were like dragged, my dude.
Mm-hmm.
This is making me dizzy.
Yep.
Oh boy, you were bro, you were dragged, my dude. Oh. Oh, you good?
You good, bro?
I'm so sorry. Will you forgive me, my best friend? Please, it hurts. Tell them to let go.
Wait, what are you doing? Tell them to stop. Please, tell them to stop.
Oh my god.
Help me!
Oh my god.
Not nice, Sunny. Well,
Yeah,
not
that
nice,
was
Omori.
rude, I would say.
Not nice, Omori. This was not.
Oh.
So notice you don't have control anymore.
Yeah, I don't.
Yep.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Omori's going on his adventure.
Omori? I knew it. I fucking knew you were the imposter all along. I knew you were sus. You're gonna sit on there? Omori? Omori? I knew you were sus. I knew you were sus all along, Omori.
He was the imposter.
I didn't see you in electrical.
Oh boy.
Hi, Mori. Hello.
Looks directly at you.
Looking directly at me. Did you just bow at me? Hi. What's up?
No, he just sat.
Ah. Oh.
If he fits, he sits.
If it fits, he sits.
Oh.
Yep.
Woo!
You did it though! You made it through black space!
Oh, Lord.
I wonder what all that means.
Oh, I'm awake.
Forgot we were here.
Right?
You are awake.
Meanwhile, Cal is like dreaming about like hot
Meanwhile,
dogs.
yeah. Notice, yeah. Is everything the same?
Or is Hero's not there?
Yeah,
Oh no, Taya. Taya.
Wait, is this the part where I leave?
No.
This is the part. This is a good part.
This is the part where you have to voice act. This is the part where you have to voice act.
Oh,
no, there's just one part I've never seen at this point. Not seeing it.
Not even that I think it's bad.
Can
I
you
just
hear
think it's
anything,
funnier
Vicky?
that I haven't seen it.
No, sit down.
Can you hear anything, Vicky?
I am keeping Taya in this
We should
chair.
go-
No, I know what part this is. Don't worry, you're okay.
We should go look for Hero.
Oh, God. Okay.
Can you hear that?
I hear something, but I can't really tell what it is.
You might want to turn your volume up to hear it.
Oh.
Yes, I wonder where he is.
Wait.
I mean. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
Sniffle.
Oh, no.
Oh, this part always gets me.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Let's go talk to her.
I know this song.
Mm-hmm.
You know, waltzes were always my favorite. That's why I chose this song for our last recital.
Oh.
But you always hated it, didn't you? How I lock myself away on the piano. All that practicing. Playing the same song over and over. When you first picked up your new violin, you were so eager to play with me. But keeping up with something isn't so easy. Maybe I pushed you too hard. I'm sorry. I just wanted it to be perfect. We never did get to play at that last recital. Did you want to play it with me now?
I might cry for real.
Oh.
Whoa, you scared me there, Sonny. Sorry for bursting in like that. I could have sworn I heard some music.
That's what drives me crazy because like that's Mari. That was Mari.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't crying before, but I'm crying now.
Oh, Vicky.
The line. No, because That's the line that gets me. Like before, it's like, oh, it's Mari. And then the fact that Hero is like, oh, I could have sworn I heard something. It's like, God damn it. God damn it.
You must miss Mari a lot.
No, don't click. I can't. No, don't click forward. Don't click forward, Vicky.
It's been hard for me too.
The moment, I'm crying right now.
Oh, Vicky,
I can't hear the next line. I can't hear the next line.
All right, are you guys ready for the click it or
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Let's go.
I still think about her every day. I just don't understand why she chose to leave us the way she did.
Oh no.
But I knew her as a person who would always want all of us to be happy, even if it was without her. You should really get some rest. Go upstairs. I'll come join you in a bit.
Oh, man. I did kind of suspect that Sunny didn't really like. I mean, from the library, it seemed like he didn't like doing the violin lessons at some point.
Mari was a perfectionist.
I guess that's true. So I did have a feeling that they probably like argued at the top of the stairs or something, and then like Sunny accidentally pushed her down, and that's what happened. Is my guess.
A lot of people. This is more like extrapolation on canon, but a lot of people like to assume that Mari probably also like punished herself for it. Like she seems like the kind of person who would never even let herself be happy.
That's so true. Can I talk to you again? Oh no, you say the same thing.
Really get some rest. Yep.
All
You
right.
can actually go back in if you want. Go see Hero again. Oh, Mari. Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
God. This
so
game
awful.
sucks. This game sucks
Oh,
balls.
oh, it's here now.
You can click on it.
Oh no.
Nope.
There's nothing here.
But it's peeking through.
Oh, it's here now.
Peeking through. If you want to avoid optional jump scares, you can just head straight to bed then.
Yeah. Wow. Hell. Bro, you don't know what the fuck
is blissed out. Hell is good.
He is blissed.
Lost in the sauce.
He is
Very
enjoying
literally
lost in the sauce.
So true. Oh my god.
Yep.
So yeah, what's gonna happen when we? Oh, it's just gonna go straight to the morning.
Straight. To
I'm not like I don't want to stop. I'm just like I'm buzzed
We
up.
gotta know. We gotta know.
I know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would suggest going to go save. There's a biscuit. God
Biscuit.
damn! Wow.
Biscuit.
Picnic basket in Mom's room. If you
Oh
want to
my
go
god.
save before
That was so much.
That was so much. You did so much tonight. You got through all of Black Space in one
Oh
sitting.
my god.
Wow.
Huge.
Woo.
Notice
my
you don't have
God.
something in your room.
Yeah.
Good morning, Sunny. Rise and shine.
I'm normal now.
Aww.
I noticed the to-do list with the chores your mom gave you, so I finished them all.
Hero.
Hope you don't mind.
Aww.
Also, I made you breakfast.
No.
Come down and get it while it's still warm.
Acts of service king.
So true.
I know.
So true. Cal's already on his second plate.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god. I'm crying. That was so fucking much.
This makes me angry because then I think about the fact that Hero would 100% have made Mari breakfast in bed like every day.
Absolutely.
Oh my god.
And then I want to like jump out a window.
There was, I don't remember, maybe Korean, there was this YouTube video that got recommended to me that was like my daily routine. And it was like some person's like, hold on, I think I saw it open. Yeah, a diligent daily life that starts at 5 in the morning. And then it's like it's like mostly her like doing chores around the house and prepping various meals. And I was just like, hero vibe.
Yeah.
So true.
She literally like, it's like, all right, so now we are going to blanch the spinach for breakfast. And I was like, huh?
Also, Vicky, before we completely stop for today, because I know it's kind of late, so if you want to stop here, we can. But so you are prepared for the next time. Once again, go ahead and exit the game and reopen it so you can see what the menu will look like now.
Oh God.
It is going to look different, and it will probably be a little bit alarming.
Oh God.
Unless you know that it's coming.
Actually, can I go to this title screen or do I need to exit?
You might actually be able to just go to the title screen. It may just go to it for you.
Oh.
This is what you're going to see.
And just wait. Something's gonna happen. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Whew.
So as you can imagine,
things be changing.
Things are changing.
All right.
This was so much.
That's
so much.
Not much of a screen.
So your thoughts, Vicky, now that you've seen Black Space, and now that you've seen the tail end of Black Space, the very important cutscene at the end of Black Space.
Yeah, honestly, I was expecting that Omori and Sunny were different, and I kind of did guess that that when Daddy Longlegs was talking about making the dreamer made something outside of himself, that meant that was talking about when Omori was made, I guess.
It's so complicated because it's it's us, but it's not us, but we're 12.
Right.
Yeah. But we're 15.
Yeah. And yeah, I definitely noticed in the past that Omori had taken control himself before, in the last cutscene before this day in Headspace. He opened the door on his own and stuff. So I definitely sensed that he was different. I don't know. I guess we'll have to confront him eventually, would be my guess. But it's wow, I don't know how it's gonna end, I guess.
Did you like Basil's no good, horrible, very bad day? That was never worked.
Oh my God.
A very terrible day for
that was terrible. Like I was saying,
Basil.
after I had that revelation with Annie and how Annie was oh, Basil actually said even though I won't be seeing you much longer, before he knew that he's moving away. So I feel to me that it indicates that he was planning on, that kind of hits different, seeing him die that many times.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty rough. I mean, I'm sure that I didn't see every scary thing because I'm honestly, even doing as much as I did was a lot.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, honestly, getting through all of the rooms in Black Space is a lot. So you did it.
That was a lot. But yeah, definitely the cutscene at the end was oh my God. I didn't even have the option to do save him. Just
which is yeah. No, yeah, 200%. Because that was the moment for me when I was playing. When I was I want to save Basil. That's what I'm trying to do this entire time.
It's and then the realization that we're not trying to save him after all.
Yeah.
Yeah, the realization that even despite what I want, what Omori is doing is directly opposite of that. And then he sits on the throne.
This whole game, we thought that we were trying to find him to help him.
Yeah, and it's more Omori has been trying to
you've kind of
guide us away, I guess.
You've been surprised. You've been playing as the antagonist for half the game.
Interesting. That is so interesting. That's so interesting to find out. And they did do subtle hints and stuff.
Right. Yeah.
So I did kind of catch on a little bit that it was suspicious, but to really see it go through and to be oh shit, you actually really don't want us to find out the truth. It's interesting because the whole time I was kind of oh, everybody's telling me the branch coral or whatever, they're all saying you can't hide from it, they'll always be there in the end. And I thought that's why I thought when we go into Backspace we would find out what happened. So my expectations are really really subverted. I wasn't expecting it to go quite like that, to be honest.
Yep.
So interesting.
But now here you are.
Here we are.
You made it through Black Space.
Wow. So this is the last day, and then we go to sleep again.
This is the last day before we go. Yeah, this is the last day before we'll I can't say too much, but
I'm guessing the next time we go to sleep, it'll be Well, hello there.
Oh, so Vicky, everything, like, I
I'm
mean,
so psyched.
everything from today on is going to be super important. This entire last day is going to be super important. Everything from here on out is going to be go, go, go. Meaning just like it's so full of things that you do not want to miss.
Yeah, I'm gonna exit the game, by the way, because this is a creepy
Oh, yeah.
noise.
Oh yeah, you can exit for sure. I was surprised that you left it on. I was like, oh, why
the
hasn't
noise is
she
a little bit-
exited it yet? Okay.
A little bit weird.
Omori wanted to listen.
So true. Omori wanted to listen to his theme.
Name of the track. The name of that track on the OST is actually "Listening." So weird that funny, but yeah. From here on
Wow.
out, I mean,
That was a
from
lot. That was so much. I tend to
so
like piece
much.
it together too.
There's a
'Cause like
lot. Yeah.
there's a lot I don't know still. Like it didn't really. I guess everything it showed me was pretty cryptic.
Yeah.
But yeah, I still think my running theory is still my top theory. That like they probably argued on the top of the stairs. I guess I have more insight as to it's probably about like playing their instruments and stuff. And I'm guessing that she was probably pushed on accident. I don't know if she actually died when she fell, but like obviously where she ended up, and the fact that nobody else knows besides those three what happened. I have a feeling that like I've said it before. I just don't want to say it right now because
What do
like
you mean by those
picker
three?
stuff.
Like Sunny?
Hey, Sunny, Basil, and they said Mari too, but like Mari took it to her grave rather.
Oh, okay.
So, like she knew what happened because it happened to her, basically. Like,
Okay. I thought you meant like Hero or someone. I was like, I'm confused about where you're getting this.
Yeah, I meant like Mari, but like, yeah, I still think that it probably happened the way that I'm thinking. I could be wrong, but that's my thoughts.
Interesting.
Yeah, but I'm like, there's so much.
Oh, there's so much.
Oh my god. Yeah. Wow.
Black space is a time. It's kind of
It is a
infamous.
time.
Like when people think of Omori or they bring up Omori, one of the first things they bring up is black space because of all the things that you experience.
Yeah,
in it.
that's like that was so much.
That's
That was
like
a
one of the
lot.
yeah. Yep.
Oh my god. Yeah, and like yeah, I'm so interested if there's gonna be a cutscene before we go back to white space next time, or if it will even be white space. Like, I have no idea. I have no idea what's gonna happen.
Oh, Vicky, I'm so ready.
I have
Everything.
no idea.
I think it'll only be like, to be honest, it may be only like 2 or 3 more Saturdays before you finish the game.
Wow.
Oh
Like,
wow.
Yeah.
I think you could do it in 2 to 3 more Saturdays.
Yeah, it probably depending on how much we mess around.
Right, right. Which,
Because we do
like,
tend to mess around a lot.
some of the side quests we wanna finish up in Faraway
Faraway
Town,
Town.
gonna be super important to do.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, there's a lot to do in Faraway
That,
Town
like,
this last day,
wow.
but
I feel like that was not what like it was what I expected, but also wasn't for Black Space. Because like there were a lot of things that
What
surprised
did you
me
think
about
was
it.
going to be in Black Space? I'm curious.
I thought that like I honestly thought we would find out the truth in Black Space. Like I thought we would find out how Mari died. I did think that it would probably be pretty creepy stuff because like I think you guys had told me ahead of time that there was like the optional animal death part.
yeah.
And I was like, if there's any place that there's going to be optional animal death, I would guess it would be in Black Space. So I kind of did expect for it to be like creepy and stuff and cryptic, I guess. But I did expect to find the truth of what happened, which I think Krissey did tell me like a couple of days ago that I actually wouldn't. And I definitely wasn't expecting Omori to, I guess reveal his true colors or whatever.
Yeah.
I also wasn't expecting. I mean, I didn't know that like the red space was a thing. So
Yeah.
that was surprising. You know what that reminded me of? The the little doors. It reminded me of that time that I set my window, like my bathroom window. Remember, like a long time ago, I sent like a picture of my bathroom window with like my what's it called? My neighbor had gotten new lights that were really bright. So it just looked
Oh
like
yeah.
a window that was like illuminated, and it kind of looked similar to that. It said red. That's what it reminded me of. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that at all. I really wasn't expecting that at all. Um, yeah, that was just a lot. That was so
That was a
much.
lot. There's so
That was a
much in
lot.
there. There's
So much
so
in
much in
there.
Black Space.
I'm sure there's like a lot of like things that I don't fully understand too.
Yeah.
So I'll definitely go back and look at it more once I know what actually happened and everything.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, like
Go.
it's just like the I was really surprised that like I mean I kind of knew, but like I really did think we were still trying to like save Basil and help Basil.
No, we've
So
been trying to get his ass this whole time.
yeah,
Yeah, like
wow.
as Sunny, yeah, like we are trying to save Basil. The interesting thing is when you say yes, I'm trying to save Basil, and then your avatar does the exact opposite of what you want to do.
Yeah.
That's where that disconnect and discord is.
Yeah, and that's been like when he turned to face me, I was like, "Oh fuck."
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
fuck. But you know
That
what's really,
moment.
really funny though?
Oh, yeah,
Earlier
go on.
today, I think we were talking in the Omori server, and like I think Annie or somebody made like a off comment of like somebody needs to go to church, and then I was like, "Oh, actually, I think that Omori does probably need to go to church."
Yeah, when you said that, I thought it was so funny. I was like, "Oh my god,
I
oh my
didn't know
god."
this. I swear to God, I didn't know this was gonna happen.
The church of
It's just a
something.
coincidence. It was so funny. Oh my
That was
God.
so funny.
I didn't I swear to God, I really didn't know that we would be going to church. And that Amori would do that shit in the church.
Yep.
Oh my
Not in the
God.
church of something.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, I'm gonna have
Rude
so
as
much
hell.
thinking to do.
Yeah, so much thinking, so
So
much
much
unpacking.
thinking. So much, yeah, so
'Cause
much happened.
a lot of Black Space is just like what they said earlier about it being broken, like remnants, like fragments of like things, you know, of ideas and things. Like it's all disconnected, and so of course it's not going to make a whole lot of sense. Nothing is a complete thought in Black Space.
Hmm.
But no, yeah, there are like glimpses of things that you're like, wait a minute, that probably means something. Um,
Yeah, like the Mari in the stump. Well, not Mari. Rather something in the stump. I remember that it came out of a stump several times actually throughout the game. And like there's a stump behind Marty's grave, and there's that last keyhole event of like his dad chopping the tree down, and like I have a feeling that something is Mari, and I guess we'll find out. Oh,
yes,
that's
yeah.
why when it was like Sunny, I love you, I was like, oh, don't say that. Don't
We
say
did
that to me
we
right
did go see
now.
the development team in Black Space, Maxie. We did go see that.
Oh,